A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
This is a time of mystery, a time when imagination is free and moves forward swiftly, silently. This is the Haunting Hour. Over the city. The air is still and hushed, and lights burn dim, for the gray fog crawls in from the misty sea. A girl, wrapped in a raincoat, pauses to look up at a building rising in the mist. Her eyes trace the fuzzy letters in a lighted sign. Elders Hospital. Visitors enter here. She climbs the dripping stoop. A few minutes later, she opens the door of one of the waiting rooms.
Hello, Mrs. Simpson? May I come in? No. You go away. I just heard about his accident. There's nothing you can do for him now. You can go into the newspaper your story. But now it's over. They say they can't help him because he doesn't want them to. But why? What happened to Chip? Oh, I don't understand what happened. I'm afraid. It can't be true, I said. It can't. But it was. So the time came when I had to tell Chip. I had to tell him the truth. What truth? How could I tell you? Any moment now they may come in here and say he's dead. Death is real. What happened to Chip is not real. You would not believe it. Tell me. He's too young to die. His blindness, it did not make him sad. In the evenings, we'd sit in the parlor, and I'd read to him, or he'd go walking in the park. It was his world, a very happy world. Then, last December, you came to write this story, and by Christmas time, your newspaper had given him the dog. But Tippy made Chick happy. They were friends. He loved Tippy. But then that night came. That night he first saw her in the park. I had been waiting for him, because I had some very good news. He opened the door, and Tippy gave me a little bow, as he always did. And Chip's face was bright with a new happiness I'd never seen before. He said, Granny, the most wonderful thing is happening. I know, Chip. Dr. Cousins was here. He thinks he can make you see. Oh, my boy, what wonderful news. You're to go to the hospital again for a few treatments. Oh, she's brought me luck. Granny, look at my face.
What are you seeing?
A light shining in your eyes. Because now there's more than hope.
Yes, but there's another reason. Tonight, Tippy led me down a path in the park to where the waterfall is.
A waterfall in the park?
Granny, she was there.
A girl chick.
Yes. Her voice is so soft, so full of a kind of sadness that, well, I can understand.
But does she know you're blind?
No. It was dark. Maybe now there'll be no need to tell her. Maybe she'll be my girl, Granny. Then I'll have two of them, won't I? You and her.
So the next night we went to the park again, and Tippy led the way. How many times have I heard Chip describe that place? There was a narrow path winding between high boulders for a little way, and then it opened on a most unearthly spot where the stream tumbled down in the falls, and grass was there, and a feeling of moonlight on the water.
What's the matter, huh, Tippy? Impatient? So am I, but she'll come in a little while.
I'm already here, sitting quite near you.
Oh, Tippy saw you even in the darkness. Here, come on, boy, run along.
Sit down beside me.
All right. She'd been waiting all day, very impatiently, till we could come again.
I like it here. I come often and wait.
Who are you? Tell me your name. I want to know everything about you.
No, please, I'm a little bit afraid of your question. Can't we be content with this meeting here, and knowing at least we have a place that belongs only to us, here in the darkness?
I won't ask again.
Well, then we can meet again, and still again before the winter comes. Kitty, come here, boy, tell me good night. You see, you understand. My flesh grew cold when he spoke of her, for it was the dog Tippy that led the way to her, there in that ghostly place made remote to us by a wall of time. Chip saw her time and again. Then the day for the apparition came, and the night before we met her beside the waterfall to say goodbye.
Well, I'm going away only because I want to be worthy of you. I want to feel as if I have a right to tell you. I love you so very much.
No.
Yes, I do love you. And I don't even know who you are. Promise you'll tell me when I come back.
But you may never come back. I may never see you again.
No, don't say that. It isn't true. Maybe I shouldn't leave you at all.
Oh, yes, you must go. I don't have a right to keep you from it. I couldn't.
You know where I'm going?
I know all about you.
In my blindness?
Yes, I know, but now I want you to have eyes like other men, to be like other men.
Who are you? Tell me now, please.
No, we must wait. Oh, if you love me, have faith in me, too.
Yes, but suddenly I'm frightened. I have a terrible feeling I may never see you again. Well, what's the use of eyes if I can't look at you? Oh, my darling, promise. Tell me you'll be here when I come back.
I'll be here, Chick. I'll be waiting. Now, good night. Good night, Kitty. Take care of me. The next morning we went to the hospital. Chick was happy, impatient for the operation to be over. And that afternoon, as I waited here in this room, thinking over and over again this thing that had happened, I slowly grew sure of what I believed. Was it such an impossible thing to happen after all? How could I ever tell him? Yet the legend was so clear in my mind. I didn't stop to think how happy she made him. I thought only that he must never see her again. But how could you stop it? There was a way. It made me shudder to think of it. And yet there wasn't anything I wouldn't do for Chick. I knew I could destroy the dog. Oh, no. It had been Tippy that had led him to that place, to her, don't you see? Without Tippy, she couldn't go back again. But how did you know? I went to the park myself. I talked to all the caretakers. I said, where is the waterfall? They thought I was a crazy old woman. Then I tried to make Tippy lead me to it. But it was no use, because there is no waterfall in the park. But there must be. No, it's true. I was so worried, so afraid. Then on the night before they were to take the bandages from Chick's eyes, Tippy slipped away. Secretly, I hoped he'd never come back. Then he did. Toward midnight, a scratching on the door. And there he stood. I knew he'd seen her, for he was like a ghost dog come out of the night. And about his neck he wore a collar woven of beads. Silver beads. She had woven together and put about his neck. Then I was sure what I had to do. The next morning, I went to the hospital.
Granny. Oh, Granny, look at me.
Oh, yes, you can see.
A little. More than a little.
Oh, my boy, blue eyes. Such pretty blue eyes.
Oh, please, Tippy, here. They said you could. I want to see him, Granny. I want to see you and him. All day, just looking at you.
Tomorrow.
No, now, please, Granny. Oh, what's the matter? Something happened to Tippy?
No.
Something has. What is it? Granny, where is it?
Oh, my boy. How can I tell you? A few days ago, I led him out in the back courtyard to play. Someone had put some meat there for the wood rat. It was poisoned. Tippy is dead. Am I a foolish, superstitious old woman? What else was I to do? I thought only of what was best for Chip. But then, that afternoon came. On the day before yesterday, he was sent home. And he walked the floor waiting for the night. At last he went to the park. I sat in that house 4 hours. 5. He came back alone. The second night he tried again. And the third, tonight, he walked the paths trying to remember where Tippy had led him. Finding nothing, no waterfall, no girl beside it. And he came in, his face was drawn, his eyes moist and sad, and he said,
Granny, I don't know what's happened. I can't even find the place where we met. It was low, and there were huge rocks there, a stream. Well, why can't I find it?
It's all my boy.
I've gone over that path dozens of times. I even closed my eyes trying to find it. It just isn't there.
No, it isn't there.
What did you say?
I mean, if you can't find it, then surely it doesn't exist. It's there now. You can see again. This girl doesn't matter.
Oh, she matters more than anything else. What are you trying to say?
Only what I'm sure is true.
Something about her. Granny, tell me.
But it can't matter now. You've got your whole life before you now. If you never see her again, you'll forget her. You will, my boy.
You know who she is.
Oh, no.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't know. It's just this. Oh, what can I say? Listen to me. When I was a little girl, I heard many stories, legends of my people, your people, too. One of the legends stayed in my mind, sharp as an arrow.
Granny.
This girl. Didn't you know she's an Indian girl?
No. Why do you say she is?
Because it's true. The silver color, woven of beads. Oh, my boy. The most impossible thing in the world has happened. You've fallen in love with a ghost 5 centuries old.
From the windows of a waiting room in Elder's Hospital, light shines out into the foggy night. Inside, a young newspaper woman listens to the story of Chick Simpson, who lies unconscious in a nearby room. The story comes from the lips of his grandmother, a very old, dark-skinned woman. It was Chick's dog, Tippy, who had first led him to a waterfall in the park, where Chick met a girl whose name he never knew, and with whom he fell in love. Later, Chick underwent a successful operation on his eyes, and when he could see, his first thought was to meet his girl of the waterfall again. But Chick's grandmother had grown to believe this girl to be the ghost of an Indian princess. In an effort to free Chick of his ghostly love, she told him Tippy was dead, and without the dog to lead him, Chick could not find the place where he had met her. His grandmother has just told him he has fallen in love with a ghost 5 centuries old.
She was the daughter of a chief. The people lived north of here long years ago, when it was wilderness. She was in love with a young warrior, and when he deserted her, she took her life in a waterfall. So the legend was that the gods had no place for this girl of the silver water until there was another warrior whose love would release her spirit from the silver prison of the stream.
Oh, Granny, that isn't true. You don't believe it.
Only now, when you can't find her, when she's vanished like the ghost she is.
But why? Why? She knew I was coming back.
But now you're like other men. You have eyes, and Tippy isn't here to lead you. Chick, where are you going?
I'm going to look until I find her. I'd rather be blind again, since she was a part of my darkness. I could be with her, I'd even rather be dead.
He ran out of the house. I went after him as fast as I could. Then I saw the taxi coming down upon him. He lay on the pavement in the light of the street lamp, in the gray fog of the evening, and his eyes were closed again. So they brought him here, to the hospital. Now you know why he'd rather be dead.
So that's how the accident happened. But this girl, how can you believe?
What else am I to believe? You see, my grandson's full name is Chickamauga, after my father, a red man. Chick's mother was an Indian princess.
Listen, we're going to make Chick want to live. Somehow we've got to find the place where they met. We've got to find this girl. Mrs. Simpson, where is Tippy?
Downstairs. I went home a little while ago to get him. I thought when Chick regained consciousness, if he could see Tippy.
There's no time to lose. Chick may die before we can find her. The collar you spoke of, the silver collar, where is it?
Around Tippy's neck. I didn't dare take it off.
We'll get a taxi at the side door. If Tippy led Chick to this girl, Mrs. Simpson, he can lead us to her, too, even if she is a ghost.
This is the place, just yonder, by that street light. That's where Chick always went in the park.
Stop there, driver. By the street light.
Yes, ma'am.
Good boy, Tippy. You good boy. I'll take that silver collar now. There, Mrs. Simpson, hold the leash. I'll open the door. Driver, have you got a flashlight?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Park's dark. It's foggy. Here's $5. Enough for it?
I guess so, lady. It burns kind of dim. You better try it.
Just so it works. Here's another $1 for the fare. Keep the change.
Thanks very much.
Mrs. Simpson, which path did Chick take?
That one there. Running north. I used to walk the thing before Tippy came.
Come along. Hurry.
Listen to him. He's impatient. Can you know what you're trying to do?
We'll find out. As soon as we get a little way down this path.
But it's so useless. He won't lead us there. If it was Chick, boy.
Good boy. You know what we want, don't you, boy? Look, here's your collar. She made it for you. Where is she? You know, don't you? Lead us to her. Near the collar, boy. Go on. Go on. Look, he's right up the path. Go to the lake. Tippy! Here, boy. Here, boy.
He went that way. Through the trees.
But we're already off the path.
Tippy! I heard it. Where? Over yonder. He found her.
Are you afraid?
No.
Come on. We'll see if she's a ghost.
Tippy! Here, boy!
She's over there. The other side of those rocks.
Wait. This must be the place. There's a high boulder and a path between them.
Come on.
Listen. Do you hear it? Yeah. It sounds like it is. It's a waterfall.
So that's a waterfall? Good boy, Tippy.
But it's not a waterfall at all. Oh, the overflow from beneath.
Yet it's a lovely spot. The grass is thick and green, and the rocks make it a little cove hidden away.
You could see its beauty in spite of its blindness. Look, this is where they sat. The smooth rock almost like a bed. But where is she?
Yes, where is she? I wonder. Hidden. Oh! Take us to her.
Take us to it.
Come on, boys. We'll follow. Look! He's leading us away. Come on!
We've lost him. He ran so fast.
Could he have come this far? Well, there's the avenue. He's led us across the park.
Look there, on the other side of the street. Call him back.
Wait. He's going up the stoop of that house. That one on the corner.
The side.
I don't know. He's waiting at the hut door. There are no lights, and the house is dark.
Could it be?
Look, the door opened. He went in. He went inside.
Does it mean?
Chick has been here before. Maybe when he managed to slip out alone. He's led us to her, Mrs. Simpson, the Chick's girl of the waterfall. Come on, let's see who she is.
How dark the house is. Yes. What is it?
I'm Helen Stringfellow from the Evening News.
Oh.
This is Mrs. Simpson. May we come in?
Oh, no. No, please, I can't see anyone.
We followed Pippi here, the dog you just led inside.
Is it yours? Oh, I didn't know.
It belongs to my grandson. My grandson's in the hospital. His name's Chick Simpson. You know him, don't you?
No.
He was in an accident tonight. He may be dying. Perhaps you can save his life.
But I don't know him. I don't. You've made a mistake.
You're the girl he met in the park. I know you are. Why do you deny it, please? If you are the girl.
But I'm not. Leave me alone. I can't help you. Please leave me alone.
The Chick loves you. Why do you hide there in the dark? I tell you, you've got to come with us. I'll make you come.
No.
No, go away. Don't try to close that door. Mrs. Simpson, here, flash the light.
No, please, you mustn't see.
Oh.
So, that's why. That's why. Now you know.
Well, that makes no difference.
Oh, it does. Now Chick can see it. And he mustn't know. He must forget me. If the operation had failed, I would have met him there again as I promised.
Of course, I understand. But my child, there's something you don't know. The accident. Chick is blind again. Now will you come?
He's blind again? Oh, yes. Yes, I'll come. Gladly now.
He's there on the bed. Wait. Let his grandmother speak to him first.
Chick, my boy, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Granny.
Dr. Cousins says we're not to excite you. But there's something I must tell you. So you'll get well again.
I couldn't find her.
Will you forgive a clumsy old woman who loves you? I've died 1,000 times for what I did. You see, I lied about Pippi. He's here beside me. And she's here, too.
Is there?
Jack, I've come back.
What is your...
Pippi found me. I didn't know about your accident.
I wanted to see because of you. Now, if you love me at all, it's out of pity.
No, Chip. Listen to me. Her hair is golden like the sound of rain. And her eyes are blue. Full of light. And yet, full of darkness.
Well, what are you trying to say?
She's trying to tell you why I stayed away. After the operation, when you could see.
You mean that...
Yes, Chip. She's been blind for 20 years. All her life.
I didn't know.
But soon you'll be well. And we can meet again by the waterfall.
Pippi will be there with us.
Yes. And we can go on together, Chip.
Oh, I'm so glad it's like this. Now we can have our world back again.
Mm-hmm. And it's a happy world.
Mrs. Simpson, we must leave them alone.
Yes. It's finished now. The room's bright with their happiness.
Come along. I'll close the door.
From shadows and stillness, mystery weaves a spell of strangest fascination, charging the mind with doubt and fear. For mystery is a strange companion, a living memory in the haunting hour. Stay where you are. Do not break the stillness of this moment. For this is a time of mystery, a time when imagination is free and moves forward swiftly, silently. This is the haunting hour. The sixth button. Sleep does not come easily to the harbor. Even at 2 a.m, there is a restlessness fretting the black ships and the green water. The whistles still blow, but their sound is melancholy and weary. The lights along the shore begin to blink their good nights. In one of the harbor's darkening taverns, sleep will be forgotten for some time. Its solitary customer, an ancient sea captain, rests heavily against the bar. Within him burns a tale, and he will not rest till it is told.
2 o'clock. Well, it's getting late, barkeep. You'll be wanting to close.
I'm open till 3.
Well, my ship doesn't weigh anchor till then. We both have time.
Yeah.
You're sure you want to hear the story?
Story? Sure. Why not?
Another glass, then.
Right.
You join me?
I don't mind.
Well, as I say, the land's no place for a man of the sea. Captain Jeremiah Stebbins should have known that. And he should have known there wasn't a crueler man anywhere in the world than Harvey Adams. Captain Stebbins treated Harvey and his wife, Paula, as if they were his own children. He took them in and shared his home with them. But that wasn't enough for Harvey. Oh, no. Harvey knew something about Jeremiah Stebbins' money. And that gave him the idea. The idea that became a mania, a disease. And the disease infected Paula, too.
Harvey, is he?
Let's get started, Paula. We've got to get out of here fast.
Did everything go all right?
Be quiet, Paula. Hurry. Well, it's over. Went as smoothly as clockwork, just like we planned. It's funny, I don't feel the least bit nervous now. Do you?
I'm frightened, Harvey.
It'll wear off. You know, the moment I laid his hat and stick on the riverbank, a great feeling of peace came over me. Seemed as if I was stepping into a new world. And that's what it's going to be for us, Paula. A new world.
He was good to us, Harvey.
Yes, of course he was. But think how much better he's going to be to us this way. Oh, there's the bridge ahead.
All right.
No cars behind us. Good. All right, now, slow down. Well, here goes the wrench out the window. There. Long may it rest at the bottom of the river. All right, now back to the house. We've got to be there before Mrs. Wellers returns.
What if we made a mistake?
There's been no mistake, Paula. I'm just as sure of that as I'm sure that Captain Stebbins is dead and lying at the bottom of the river.
As attorney for the late Jeremiah Stebbins, and in accordance with the instructions of the deceased, I have called together you, his beneficiaries, for the reading of his last will and testament.
They've found the body, Mr. Rand?
No, Mr. Adams, not yet. However, the police informed me that Captain Stebbins has been officially declared a suicide.
Oh, I can't believe he's gone, Mrs. Adams. I can't believe it.
Mrs. Wellers, please.
Yes, ma'am.
You may begin, Mr. Rand.
I, Jeremiah Stebbins, being of sound mind and disposing memory, do hereby make my last will and testament. To Agnes Wellers, my housekeeper, for whose constant devotion and kind care I have been ever thankful.
I was only too happy to do whatever I could. You know that, Mrs. Adams.
I know, Mrs. Wellers. And he knew, too.
Of course he did, Mrs. Wellers.
Oh, Mr. Adams, I'll miss him so.
We all will. Now pull yourself together. All right, Mr. Rand.
Yes. To Agnes Wellers, my housekeeper, for whose constant devotion and kind care I have been ever thankful, I hereby bequeath the sum of $25,000. In addition, it is my will and desire that Agnes Wellers be permitted to reside in my house, in the quarters which have been her home, for so long as she may desire to remain there. To Paula and Harvey Adams, who have been my close and trustworthy friends, and who have filled my life with bountiful happiness, I bequeath all my property and my remaining monies, which total $250,000.
Why, how kind of him. We were nothing to him, really, but he treated us like a father would.
There's more. Another provision. It is my will that this legacy shall be transmitted to Paula and Harvey Adams 6 months from the date of the reading of this, my last will and testament, provided that the following terms are fulfilled. And in the event that these terms are not accomplished, I hereby will that my entire estate shall go to Agnes Wellers.
What's that?
Shall I go over it?
No, never mind. Continue.
During the period prior to the transmittal of the legacy, Paula and Harvey Adams shall deliver to my appointed attorney each month one of the 6 brass buttons from my sea jacket.
Brass buttons?
That's what it says, Mr. Adams. Each month, one of the 6 brass buttons from my sea jacket.
I don't believe it.
Harvey.
Why, it's a trick. The will wasn't that way when I...
When what, Mr. Adams?
Well, I mean, it's preposterous. Captain Stebbins wouldn't do that to us.
Do what?
Why, it's ridiculous. Brass buttons from his sea jacket.
Mr. Adams, this is Captain Stebbins' bona fide will. Those are the terms. You must comply with them. It shouldn't be very difficult, should it?
Well, no, I guess not. I'm sorry, Mr. Rand. It was just a little unexpected. You shall have the buttons. All 6 of them.
Sir.
Yes, Mrs. Wellers.
Sir, the day that Captain Stebbins took his life.
Yes?
The day they say he took his life. He was wearing the sea jacket with the 6 brass buttons.
Although Jeremiah Stebbins is officially listed as a suicide, there are a few questions I must ask. Just routine.
Certainly, Inspector, we understand.
Mrs. Wellers.
Yes, sir.
According to your former employer's will, Mrs. Wellers, and the fact that Captain Stebbins' body has not been found as yet, there is an excellent chance, isn't there, of your becoming the sole beneficiary of the Stebbins estate?
Oh, I don't want the money. Captain Stebbins meant it for Mr. Adams and his wife.
Yes, so it appears, but in case the buttons aren't delivered...
Oh, don't say things like that.
Please. She's very upset.
I merely said, Mrs. Adams, there is a chance of her getting the money.
But you make it look as if I...
As if you what, Mrs. Wellers?
Well, sir, as if I... Oh, Mr. Adams, make him stop. Please make him stop.
The inspector doesn't mean anything.
Inspector, we've had a trying day, all of us. Mrs. Wellers, my wife, and I have suffered a great loss. As far as I can see, there's nothing you can accomplish by your questions.
No?
No. You've upset this poor woman enough. I must ask you to leave.
I hardly expected anyone to get so excited over a few routine questions, since it's quite obvious who will receive Captain Stebbins' legacy.
All this, Paula, All this and all his money will be hers if we don't find those buttons.
But, Harvey, she said he was wearing the jacket.
Paula, that jacket is someplace in this house. I know it. Did you look what I told you?
Yes. We'll never find it.
I'll search through the attic.
Captain Stebbins knew what we were going to do with him. That's why...
Stop it, Paula. Stebbins was just an eccentric old sailor. We'll play his game of treasure hunt, Paula. And we'll win. It's not in the attic. Did you try in the cellar again?
Yes.
Oh, the hothouse. Why didn't I think of it before? Of course, the hothouse.
It wasn't there?
No. But we'll find that jacket and those 6 buttons if we have to tear this house apart from top to bottom.
This closet. I can't open it.
What?
I think it's locked.
Here, let me try it. It is locked, Paula. I think we've come to the end of our treasure hunt. I'll open this door.
Mr. Adams. My room. What's happened? What are you doing here?
Mrs. Wellers, unlock this door.
But you have no right to come in my room this way. If Captain Stebbins were alive...
He's not alive. He's dead. And this is my house now. If you don't unlock this door, I'll call the police.
Well, I'm not one to cause any trouble, Mr. Adams.
Well, then unlock it.
Here's the key, sir.
That's better. Paula, it's not in here.
I told you, Mr. Adams. He was wearing that sea jacket with the buttons the day he died.
Paula, are you going to sit here all night sewing?
Harvey, do you think Mrs. Weller suspects us?
Of course not. She'd have gone to the police long ago.
Maybe we'd better get out of this house. Now. Maybe we'd better get out of this city.
Get out of this house. That's rich. In 3 more days, the first month will be up, Paula. Then we'll have to get out. Because of 6 ridiculous brass buttons. This house, everything will be hers in just 3 more days.
Yes, just 3 more days.
Yes, you almost sound relieved.
Relieved? Yes, Harvey, it's better this way.
Better? To lose everything, to work, to plan, and be left with nothing.
Oh, we can start all over again.
Start over again with what?
We have each other.
Each other. That's great. Paula, for heaven's sake, stop that sewing. Put it away.
All right, Harvey. Harvey.
What's the matter?
My sewing box.
What is it?
There. In the box.
In the box. Paula. We found the first button from Captain Stebbins' sea jacket.
In a darkened tavern along the waterfront, a sea captain leans heavily against the bar. He and the bartender talk, while the waterfront noises gradually fade, and the harbor lights around them, one by one, are shut. He tells the story of a murder and of a will. The murder of a sea captain like himself, and a will which demands that the beneficiaries deliver to the captain's lawyer 6 buttons from the captain's sea jacket. Let us enter the tavern to hear the captain continue his strange story.
Well, barkeep, Paula and Harvey Adams found the first of Captain Stebbins' 6 brass buttons. The buttons that meant the difference between a fortune and poverty.
Yeah, so you said. The button was in the sewing box. Now, how did it get there?
Should I go on with the story?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, as I said, the first button turned up. Only 5 more to go. And things were looking a little brighter for Harvey. But it was different with Paula. Very different.
Please, Harvey. Let's go away. We can't stay in this house another day.
We're not leaving.
Captain Stebbins brought that button here.
Stop that nonsense, Paula.
He's come back from the dead to punish us. Harvey, this house is cursed. We've got to get out of here before it's too late.
Shut up, Paula. Do you want Wellers to hear us?
She knows we killed him.
Paula.
They all know.
I told you to stop it.
Harvey.
Stupid, hysterical fool. You'll ruin everything. That button didn't fall out of thin air, Paula. Somebody is trying to frighten us. All we've got to do is keep our nerve. If we play our cards right, we can't lose, Paula. We can't lose. Paula, I'm going out. Did you hear me, Paula? I said I'm going out.
All right, Harvey.
Don't leave this room till I get back. And keep away from Wellers, understand?
Yes.
Did my top coat come back from the cleaners?
It's in the closet.
Paula, when did this coat come back?
Yesterday.
Who put it in the closet?
I did.
Well, look at it. Look.
Harvey.
It's been sewn on. The second brass button.
He did it. He's come back again. From the dead.
The second button. Here it is, Mr. Rand.
You're early this month.
Yes, I didn't want to keep you waiting.
Northbound Express on track 5, leaving at 2:20. Northbound Express on track 5, leaving at 2:20.
Ticket for Chicago, please.
Round trip, ma'am?
One way. Hurry. Please hurry.
Paula, stop.
Oh, Harvey.
You can't run away from me. I won't let you. Come along. I warned you, Paula, not to leave the house.
I can't stay there, Harvey. Please let me go away, please.
Let you go away. Do you think I'm crazy? I've got to keep my eye on you, Paula. For all I know, you may be behind this button business.
Harvey.
I said you may be. Or it could be Wellers or that lawyer, Rand. I don't trust any of you. I'm taking no chances. We're going back to the house, Paula. And if you try this again...
Pardon me, madam. Here, you dropped your change purse.
I'll take it, thanks. Don't be so careless, Paula. Here.
But that's not mine.
Not yours? Say you! This doesn't belong... He's disappeared in the crowd. I wonder whose it is. Maybe there's an identification inside. Paula. Look. In the purse.
Throw it away, Harvey. Please.
You fool, Paula. Do you know what this means? The third brass button.
She's sleeping now.
Will she be all right, Doctor?
I'd say she's on the verge of a complete mental collapse.
Oh?
I suggest you take her away immediately. A few months in the country will bring her about, I'm sure.
Yes, but that's not possible. I mean, not right now. I have important business to attend to.
I can offer no other advice. If you keep your wife in this house, Mr. Adams, you are doing so at the risk of her sanity.
You've got to pull yourself together, Paula. Do you hear me?
Captain Stebbins will come back. He'll come back to this house again. It's cursed. I've got to get out of here. I've got to.
No, you're staying in bed. Lie down.
I can't stay here. Please let me go, please.
Stop it, Paula.
Oh.
You're not leaving yet. And stop that crying. Just when there's a chance, just when things are working out the way we planned, this has to happen.
I don't want the money. I don't want this house.
Well, I do. And I'm going to get it. Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing. It's time for your medicine, Paula. At least it'll keep you quiet for a while. Where is it? In this drawer? Here's the box. Paula, stop that infernal weeping. Here, take one of these. Paula. The fourth button. In the box.
Oh, I told you, Harvey, he'd come back again. You wouldn't believe me, would you? I told you he'd come back again from the river.
Hello?
Mr. Adams?
Yes?
Mr. Rand?
Oh, yes, Mr. Rand.
I
I've been waiting for you. The 5th button is due today.
Yes, I know.
Are you bringing it down? I'm afraid I can't wait any longer in my office here. I'm due home for dinner. I'm leaving now.
Well, I have until midnight. You'll have your 5th button, Mr. Rand. Don't worry about it.
Then I'll see you before midnight. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Mr. Adams,
Yes?
here's a package for you. It was just delivered.
Who brought it?
Oh, messenger, just a moment ago.
Who was he?
Well, I don't know.
All right, Mrs. Wellers, that's all.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. The 5th button. The 5th button. Here it is, Mr. Rand. I'm sorry to have interrupted your dinner.
It's quite all right. Well, Mr. Adams, a month from today, you'll be a very rich man, providing you have that 6th button.
6th button. Let me come, Paul. I've been tricked.
Yes, Harvey, you've been tricked by a dead man.
30 minutes to go. In just 30 minutes, the deadline will be reached. I'll lose everything.
You won't get that 6th button, Harvey. You'll never...
Shut up, you crazy fool. That button will turn up yet, Paul.
It'll be too late then. You'll never get that money, Harvey. Captain Stebbins doesn't want you to have it. Don't you know that?
No. It's not Captain Stebbins. It's you, Paula. You don't want me to have it. Paula, where is that 6th button?
I don't know, Harvey. Captain Stebbins knows.
Stop that nonsense. Where is that 6th button? You're hiding it from me.
No, Harvey. I'm not hiding
You're
it.
lying. Tell me where it is.
Don't. You're hurting my throat.
Are you going to tell me where that button is?
I don't know.
You're lying, Paula.
Oh.
Tell me where you hid that 6th button, or I'll kill you. Tell me. Tell me. You know where it is, Paula. Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me. Paula. Paula. I've killed you. I've killed you.
Precinct, Sergeant Watkins.
I just killed my wife.
What's that?
Her name is Harvey Adams. I killed my wife.
You what?
I killed her because I loved her. I loved her very much. Everything I did was for her, and now she's dead, and I'm here alone. You.
Hello? Hello?
I'm not alone. Not alone. You can't fool me. I know what you are. You're a ghost. But you can't frighten me. You're dead, Captain Stebbins. I killed you. You've come here to frighten me, but you can't. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid of you. Yes, but Paula was. You did it, Captain Stebbins. You made me kill her, and now you've come to... No, don't come near me. Stay away from me. No, I don't want it. Take it away, it's cursed. I don't want the button. I don't want it. Take it away. Take it away.
And when the police arrived, Barkeep, they found Harvey Adams, alone, cringing in a corner, stark, staring mad.
Well, that's enough to drive anybody crazy, seeing the ghost of the man you killed.
It wasn't a ghost.
Huh? Oh, now, hold on. You mean Captain Stebbins wasn't really dead?
It's an old saying, men of the sea drown hard. Harvey Adams would have done well to know that. His wrench never killed the captain. The water revived the old man, and he returned from the dead for justice.
For justice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. But who are you? Now, you're not going to tell me you're...
Captain Stebbins?
Yeah.
Well, barkeep, my ship will be weighing anchor. I'll be getting along. As I say, the land's no place for a man of the sea.
From shadows and stillness, mystery weaves a spell of strangest fascination, charging the mind with doubts and fears. For mystery is a strange companion, a living memory in the haunting hour.
How often have you had a sudden impulse to speak to a stranger, to quit your job, or to board a train, destination unknown? That's what Kirk Holland did. And because it could easily happen to you, let me tell you his story. Kirk was a young, romantic sort of a chap, and he lived in a little town called Ainsville. He had a bookshop there, on the square. And like other people of the town, oftentimes Kirk stood in the small station and watched the 845 pull up to the shed. His life was a quiet life until that night. It was raining, and Kirk stood under the train shed. The steam engine puffed by, then the mail car, a coach, and another. The train stopped. Directly before him, framed in the misty window, was the face of a girl. And it was a tortured face full of pain and sadness. Suddenly, Kirk felt an unconquerable impulse to help this stranger. He stood staring at the girl's dark eyes, and then, suddenly, the coach gave a little lurch forward, and Kirk ran to the steps of the car and swung onto the train. He knew that more than anything in the world, he wanted to speak to that girl. He had to know who she was. So he took a deep breath, pushed open the door, walked down the aisle, and sat down on the seat opposite her. Finally, he leaned forward a little and said, "What's the matter? Why do you cry like that?"
What?
"I'm sorry. My name is Kirk Holland. I don't mean to bother you, but I couldn't help wondering if there's something I can do."
No. No, I'm all right.
Never seen a woman cry like that before.
Maybe it's because women usually cry because they're sorry for themselves. That's not my reason.
What is the reason, then?
I'm crying for someone else.
Oh. Because you're leaving him? You're going away?
No, and yes.
Where are you going?
To a farm I used to visit when I was that hurry. Very out of the way, up in Canada. I'm going back again.
On vacation?
No. No, I'm going there to stay. Forever. But I'm glad you spoke to me. Made everything easier.
You smile a little, then.
Oh, I had a thought.
What?
Oh, it's nothing.
Tell me what.
Well, I was thinking, suppose somehow in the next few minutes there'd be an accident. The train off the track, a mass of steaming, mangled coaches. And suppose I were to be killed.
Well, why do you think of that?
Well, it might happen. It might easily. If it did, I'd want you to do something for me.
What?
I'd send you on an errand. Tonight. I'd send you backstage at the Opera House in New York.
And what would I do there?
I'd want you to go to a man who'd be standing in the wings, smoking a long cigarette. A little gray-haired man named Lawrence Blaine, my singing teacher.
And what would I say?
You'd say, I was with Iris Martin when she died. She said to tell you she was sorry for what happened. But the thing she did was all she could do to keep you from bringing unhappiness.
Go on.
want you to take Lawrence Blaine by the arm and lead him to some place where it was quiet and stay with him for a little while because he'd meet somebody.
And after that?
That's all. There's no after that. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening. Oh, train's slowing down. Where are we?
Clarkston.
Clarkston?
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing. Will you save my seat for me?
Of course.
My eyes are so red and ugly. You've been very kind. Goodbye, Mr. Holland.
You're listening to The Haunting Hour on the Golden Age of Radio Theater. Now, back to The Haunting Hour.
She took up her polo coat and purse and walked away. Kirk watched her slim body move down the aisle. A feeling of loss all over him. Why had she said goodbye like that? He waited, his heart thumping fast inside him, his breathing short and quick. Something was the matter. The watch on his wrist ticked away 1 minute, 2. She didn't come back. Then suddenly the train was starting. Kirk sat up. Then from out the corner of his eye, on the platform beyond the window, he caught a fleeting glimpse of a polo coat disappearing in the dingy station. She was running away. She'd gone out of his life, desperately and forever. He ran down the aisle, out on the car's platform, and jumped off the train. The station platform was deserted. He ran across the platform into the almost empty waiting room. Not there. Then, through the large open window under a street lamp, he saw her just as she turned a corner out of sight. But when he reached the corner, the street was empty, except for a mist that hung like a ghost over the pavement. He ran on, his mind frantic with terror and haste. Then, ahead, like fuzzy balls of flame in the night, he saw 2 rows of light shining dimly over the curving span of a bridge. He strained his eyes to the misty darkness. His ears were taut for sound. Then, ahead, lying forlorn and solitary on the bridge, he saw a girl's polo coat and a blue bag and a pocketbook. He held onto the rail and looked down into the dizzy darkness of the river. His mind was spinning. He felt helpless and lost, like a child. For a moment, he stood listening to the swiftly moving river. And at last, slowly, he took up the polo coat and the blue beret and the pocketbook and started back through the heavy fog.
Hello, Merrill. This is Inspector Jones, headquarters. Fellow here says a woman jumped off the North Bridge about 15 minutes ago. Better get the riverboats looking for her. Okay? Okay. Well, the boats will pick her up, Mr. Holland.
Only I'd been sure I could have stopped her. She was too young.
Here, let's have a look at this pocketbook. Usual thing. Lipstick, compact, change purse. And here's a note addressed to Iris Martin. Signed by somebody named Maestro. She mentioned him?
No. I left it for music teacher, Lawrence Blaine.
Iris, I'm determined. Tonight at the second intermission, do not try to stop me. Be ready to sing. Maestro. Does this mean anything to you?
Nothing at all.
Probably has something to do with a suicide. It may be important.
Inspector, I have an appointment. I'd like to go.
Okay, Mr. Holland. But you'll have to identify the body. When we find it, I'll get in touch with you. As a matter of fact, this case can stand investigation. From this note, it looks to me like something more than suicide.
Kirk Holland stood for a moment on the sidewalk outside the police station. It asked him to do an errand. He looked at his watch and started down the street toward the railway station. Now his destination was not unknown. Is this the stage door of the Opera House?
Yep. What you want?
I'd like to see a man named Lawrence Blaine.
Nobody's allowed backstage.
But it's about Iris Martin. She asked me...
Miss Martin? Well, that's different. They've been looking all over town for her. Down the hall there. See those 2 men? The white-haired ones, Mr. Blaine.
Thanks.
1 minute. Second act in 1 minute.
Leave me alone, Barrio.
1 minute.
I tell you, I've called everyone.
But how could you let her out of your sight? She was upset, nervous.
On stage, everybody. On stage.
Oh, Mr. Blaine?
Yes?
I have a message for you. It's from Miss Martin.
From Miss Martin? What is it? I'm Antonio Vario.
The message is from Mr. Blaine.
Where is she? We've been frantic trying to
find
her.
Mr. Vario, the curtain's waiting.
All right, I'm coming.
Please, Mr. Vario, on stage.
Maestro, wait in my dressing room. I'll be back in 20 minutes, please.
Where is Miss Martin? Why did she run away like this? I have bad news for you, Mr. Blaine.
Bad news? What bad news? What's happened?
Mr. Blaine, she drowned herself in the North River in Clarkston. They're searching for her body now.
Drowned? No. Oh, Iris, my child. What have I done to you?
Lawrence Blaine's face was gaunt and pale. He stood like a dumb man. And remembering what the girl Iris had told him, Kirk took the old man's arm and led him out the stage door. He hailed a taxi, and when they reached the maestro studio, the old man sank in a large, easy chair, staring ahead into an empty future. Then he began to speak.
Mr. Holland, this girl was my life. She was like my own child. I loved her with all my heart. I taught her to sing. I taught her to use the magic of her voice. And it was incomparable magic. Look at me, Mr. Holland. Look at an old man whose love outweighed his good sense.
I understand, Mr. Blaine.
But it was my dream that Iris be great. Greater than any singer who ever lived. That dream was my only reason for living. And nothing should stand in its way. Not even Madame Zadrini.
Madame Zadrini?
Yes. She knew the greatness of Iris' voice. She knew my Iris could surpass her. And she was determined Iris never have that chance. That is why I planned to kill her.
Oh. And Miss Martin knew what you planned?
I was mad to even think of it. But it was the only way, Mr. Holland. The only way I could convince Iris of her greatness. To have her sing in Madame Zadrini's place. Now it is too late. Too late. Maestro, a terrible thing is...
Please, Mr. Vario, don't excite him.
This is no time for pampering. Something terrible has happened at the Opera, Maestro. What is it, Vario? When the call came after the second intermission, Madame Zadrini did not appear. They found her in the dressing room, murdered. Where the place was in an uproar. I will tell you, there was no understudy. They were calling frantically for Iris. Vario, you mean Madame Zadrini? How did she die? Poison, they said. Poison. I do not know more than that. But where is Iris? This man said he brought you a message from her. Yes, but Iris is dead. Dead? What are you saying?
It is true, Mr. Vario. Miss Martin drowned herself.
Then it was you who killed the Maestro. You.
Please, Mr. Vario.
He wrote her a note, telling her what he planned to do. He planned to murder Madame Zadrini. Iris told me all about it. Maestro. Then you did kill her. No, Vario, I didn't. I didn't, I tell you. And Iris killed herself to keep you from it. Maestro, the police, they will find out that
The police already know. They have the note. It was in her pocketbook. That note is incriminating, Mr. Blaine. I read it.
My poor Iris. As you say, Vario, she killed herself to save me. And now, with a little piece of paper she left behind, she condemns me for a crime I didn't commit.
We'll return to Destination Unknown on The Haunting Hour from the Golden Age of Radio Theater in just a moment. Once again, The Haunting Hour.
One night, Kirk Holland obeyed his impulse to talk to a girl he saw crying in the window of the night train from New York. Her name was Iris Martin. When she left the train, Kirk followed to discover she had drowned herself in the North River. Kirk went to New York to tell Lawrence Blaine, the girl's singing teacher, of Iris Martin's suicide. Later, in Blaine's studio, Antonio Vario, an opera star, appeared to say that Madame Zadrini had been murdered. Because of an incriminating note written by Blaine indicating he would kill Madame Zadrini so Iris might sing in her stead, a note the police found in the pocketbook of Iris Martin, Lawrence Blaine was arrested for the murder of Madame Zadrini. Kirk Holland went back to Amesville. During the following weeks, he walked the shaded streets of the town, and in his mind flashed images of Iris Martin. Sometimes in his sleep, he awoke calling the dead girl's name. When Lawrence Blaine was brought to trial, he testified for the aging man and listened as the district attorney said,
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I ask you to consider the evidence. You have heard the analysis. Arsenic in Anna Zadrini's body and in the dregs of her teacup. Tea that she drank during the second intermission in her dressing room. Consider, then, that this murderer was a man of shrewd intelligence. Do not be deceived by the absurd plea of the defense that because Iris Martin was dead, Lawrence Blaine had no motive for murder. Remember, this fiendish little man was sick with hatred for Anna Zadrini. That's the reason he stole into her dressing room in the afternoon of that black day and placed the poison in those tea bags. Ladies and gentlemen, I demand the maximum penalty for Lawrence Blaine. Murder in the first degree.
Before I pass sentence on you, Lawrence Blaine, have you anything to say to the court?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Then it is my duty as judge of this high court of justice to sentence you, Lawrence Blaine, to die in the electric chair on the last day of October.
So Lawrence Blaine was sentenced to die. That afternoon in the city prison, Kirk Holland stepped into the dark cell to find Antonio Vario talking to the condemned man.
Good afternoon, Vario. Hello, Mr. Blaine.
Mr. Holland, what can we do? There must be something we can do for him.
There is nothing, Vario. And what does it matter now? What does it matter?
Have they found a body, Mr. Holland? You've kept in touch with the police in Clarkston.
They found no trace of it, Vario.
Then we must get lawyers for you, Maestro. Good lawyers who will appeal to the governor.
Yes, there's still a chance. It doesn't matter, I tell you. What reason do I have to live now? I'm an old man. My time has come. And Iris is dead. Without Iris, there is no reason to live.
I know, Maestro. I know. There is something I've never told you.
What, Vario?
I loved her, too. I had asked her to marry me a day or two before she died.
You, Vario?
Yes. I would have done anything for her. Anything.
In the week that followed, the governor refused a reprieve for Lawrence Blaine. Kirk went back to Ainsville. The weeks passed. Finally, the day came when Lawrence Blaine was to die. Kirk left his bookshop that night and walked the wide streets of the little town. With every step, he walked deeper into the shadowy presence of Iris. She was everywhere. And she was not dead, but she was alive in his mind. There was the tilt of her head, a small, round face, a sad smile. Now and then he was sure he saw her. Iris just turning a corner ahead. Iris standing alone under the glow of the street lamp. But it was only the ghost of a memory he loved. It was this memory and his desire to be close to where she had been that led him to the station that evening. A winter's cold rain had begun to fall, and through it, out of the darkness, came the black engine, out of a cloud of white steam, moving slowly past the shed. The mail car, a coach, and another. Kirk felt his body tingle. Then, directly before him, framed in the misty window, Iris! Iris! He bounded under the car, pushed open the door, and stood transfixed in the aisle as she half rose from her seat with a little cry.
Mr. Holland.
Iris Martin, it's you.
All the way I've been hoping, wishing for you. And you came.
I can't believe it. Where have you been? We thought you were dead.
I know. I was in Canada, miles away from anything. I didn't know what happened till yesterday. I saw a newspaper in the village store.
And you know Mr. Blaine has been convicted of murder.
And he's innocent. I know he is. Come with me to help him, Mr. Holland.
Oh, you couldn't keep me away.
I've got to save him. There's something I know that may save him. Oh, please, help me again.
I will, Iris.
You see, I thought if everyone believed me dead, it was the only way I could think of to keep him from killing her. He was doing it for me, and I couldn't stop him.
I know. He told me.
Oh, can you ever forgive me, Mr. Holland? That night on the train, when you spoke to me, I needed somebody to send back to New York to tell the maestro I was dead before you could commit this crime. So I used you. I thank you now for what you did.
Nothing matters except that you're alive.
Oh, take me to somebody in authority, to the district attorney. You see, I know who murdered Madame Zadrini, and there's only one way to prove it.
Hello?
How are you? This is Kirk Holland.
Yes, what is it?
I have some news for you. Good news.
The reprieve?
No, it's about Iris
Have they found her body?
Yes, she's alive, Mario.
What?
It's true. We're on our way now to the district attorney's office. She asked me to call you. She wants you to come down to the DA's office right away.
I can't believe it.
Will you be there?
Of course, right away, right away.
Well, I must say, Miss Martin, your appearance is dramatic, to say the least. But as district attorney, I can't see from what you've told me how your evidence will clear Lawrence Blaine.
But I told you, I have no proof.
Can't just stay the execution for a day or two till we can get the proof.
Well, it's very irregular.
But with Vario's help and a little time, I'm sure I can prove the maestro innocent. Oh, please, he'll be here any minute. Give us the chance.
If you'd tell me what you have in mind, Miss Martin, maybe the governor would intervene, but frankly, I couldn't call him with the scanty information you've given me. Why, you were miles away when the murder was done.
Was I? How do you know I was?
Iris, this is magnificent. I can't believe it.
I'm glad to hear, Vario.
My dear, what can I say? I missed you more than you'll ever know.
Thank you, Vario.
Why did you do this to us? Why?
I'll explain to you later. Right now, Vario, we've got to do everything we can to save the maestro. We have to tell the truth.
What truth?
Vario here will back me up when I tell you that at rehearsal on the afternoon of the day Madame Zadrini was murdered, she used the last of her imported keys.
Iris, is that right, Mr. Vario?
Yes, that is right.
Vario was standing with me when Madame Zadrini asked me to lend her a few bags of tea from my dressing room. That's true, isn't it, Vario?
Iris, what are you... Yes, that is true.
So you see, the tea that murdered Madame Zadrini was tea she borrowed from me.
Iris.
You mean that...
No, she doesn't mean that. Iris, what are you saying?
Lawrence Blaine did not commit the murder. Vario was trying to protect me, but he knows quite well that I poisoned the tea bags. I killed Madame Zadrini.
Iris, but that's not true. She's only saying that because
Vario loves me. He'd do anything to keep you from knowing. He'd let the maestro die to save me.
Is what she says true, Mr. Vario?
I don't know. Iris, what have you done?
The only thing I could do, Vario, to save the maestro's life.
But it doesn't make sense. Will you sign this confession, Miss Martin?
Yes. Yes, I'll sign anything. Only call the prison before it's too late.
Iris, tell them the truth.
I have told them.
No, she's lied. She did not do it. It was I who killed Madame Zadrini. I did it for you, Iris, because I've loved you for a long time. But it was the maestro who kept you from me. He was so cautious of where you went, whom you knew. And then, when I discovered he himself was planning to kill Madame Zadrini, when he had written such an incriminating note, I took over to make sure he would be convicted. I was planning to tell the police about the note. But when they found it in your purse, and when you yourself were supposedly dead,
You've said enough, Vario. You've almost allowed an innocent man to die for your own crime. Hello, this is the district attorney. Get me the governor's mansion and hurry. And tell Patrolman Hicks to bring a police car to the front door. He's to take a Miss Martin and a Mr. Holland to Southgate Prison. Lawrence Blaine is a free man.
How did you know it was Vario who killed her?
Well, I didn't suspect him, but I knew Madame Zadrini had borrowed some tea from him. I heard her ask him for it.
Well, it's over now. Now everything will be just as the maestro wanted it. You will sing. You'll be a great star.
No, Kate. No, because I don't want to be. I've never wanted to be, really.
Well, then what will you do?
I don't know. That'll come later.
Iris, the first night I saw you in the window of the train, I had a sudden impulse to know you. That's why I climbed aboard. You hadn't come back, I'd have spent the rest of my life in love with you.
Oh, with a ghost?
With a brief memory. Now I have another impulse. Maybe to take you in my arms. Maybe to kiss you.
And you always obey your impulses?
From now on, I do.
The Two Mister Brants. A telephone rings. An ordinary occurrence that happens millions of times every day. But as you pause in your activities to answer the intruding call, do you ever give consideration to the message which waits only for your lifting of the receiver to become a part of your life? Do you hesitate, fearing to hear the unknown words which may be the beginning of a web which will entangle and lead you into strange, mysterious adventures which will haunt your memories forever? Probably not. Instead, you unhesitatingly, and perhaps with slight irritation, pick up the receiver and say, hello? Hello?
Hello, George. This is Edgar.
Oh, hello, Edgar. You nearly missed connections. I was just closing the office when the phone rang.
Well, I had to call you now. You had to be the first to know.
Know what?
You better sit down in a good, substantial chair, old man.
I am, but what's so startling?
I'm getting married, George.
Married?
Sure. Don't you think it's about time?
Well, yes, but what's all so sudden? I never had the faintest idea.
Well, that's the way love is. Comes on you suddenly. If you'd take that heart of yours off ice, maybe you'd find out.
Oh, congratulations, Edgar. Who's the lucky one?
Well, I am. But if you mean whom am I marrying, it's Julia Kramer.
Julia Kramer?
Uh-huh.
The new secretary hired only a few months ago?
That's right.
Well, I thought she was engaged to some fellow here in Chicago.
No, that's the wrong impression I got. She had been going somewhat steady with a man there, but she wasn't engaged to him. She came down here to get away from him when she found he was working a little on the shady side of the law.
Well, when is the wedding?
Well, that's what I called about, George. It's going to be Saturday afternoon, and you've got to come.
Oh, now how am I going to get transportation?
That's all arranged. I've reserved a room for you at the Claremont, and I've already reserved 2 seats on the plane leaving Chicago Friday night.
2 seats?
Oh, one for you and one for Julia's brother, Lawrence.
A brother?
Julia doesn't know he's coming. It's part of a surprise. I'm giving him a job here in our Dayton office.
Edgar, you out of your mind? Hiring a man that's been convicted twice of forging checks?
Oh, she didn't forge the checks, George. He was just a stooge for someone else. He was only convicted of passing bad checks. Julia says it's all because of his associations there in Chicago. And if he could get away from them, why, he'd be all right. So I'm going to give him a chance.
Well, you're the one that's running that office. It's your headache.
Sure. You've got nothing to worry about, George. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Not if I can help it. Look, I'll give you a buzz when I get in Friday night.
Fine, do that. Oh, incidentally, better pick up your plane reservations when you leave the office.
Right.
Julia's really a swell girl, George, believe me. But you'll find out when you meet her. So long.
So long, Benedict.
I believe this is my seat, pardon me.
Well, you Lawrence Kramer?
Oh, Lawrence Kramer? Never heard of him. Cassidy's my name, Alex Cassidy. That's my seat next to the window.
Pardon me, there must be a mistake. I'm sure this seat belongs to Lawrence Kramer.
Take a look at my ticket. It says this is my seat to Dayton.
Dayton? Well, that's where Lawrence is going. We're supposed to be together. Oh, no, there really must be some mistake.
There's no mistake.
Pardon me, are you Mr. George Brant?
Why, yes.
Well, I'm Lawrence Kramer.
Well, what are you doing sitting behind me? Surely Edgar reserved our seats together.
Well, maybe Mr. Thompson couldn't get 2 seats together.
That's probably it. Oh, well, it's a short distance to Dayton, and inasmuch as we're all going there, we might as well be friendly, eh?
Yeah. It's funny that Edgar didn't say something about our seats not being together.
Well, probably slipped this Edgar's mind, whoever he is. I know that's the way I am, always forgetting to tell people things. Gets me into some odd circumstances sometimes, too. But I always manage to talk my way out. Well, Brant, guess I'll be leaving you two here. I've got a little business to attend to in the administration building before I go into town.
Yes, all right, Mr. Cassidy. Lawrence and I will catch a cab.
It's really a shame we didn't have more time to really get acquainted. I think maybe we could strike it off together here.
Maybe.
Well, I'll be seeing you again sometime.
Oh. One more minute of that chatter and I'd have gone crazy. Let's grab a cab, Lawrence.
I'm not going.
What?
I'm not going into town yet.
Suit yourself, but I am. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, what a trip. It's my luck to sit next to somebody that tries to drown you with a lot of nonsensical chatter. Oh, cab. Hey, taxi. Give me a lift into town, will you?
No, Mr. Hop in.
I've never heard so much talk in my life.
That's nothing, mister. You should have to drive a cab like me. Sometimes when I pick up a load of dames and they get the gabbing, I can't even hear myself think, let alone listen to see if my meter's ticking off the fare.
I imagine you do have some passengers that nearly drive you out of your mind, especially a load of gossipy women.
You're right there, mister. Why, sometimes I'm tempted to stop right in the middle of the street.
Hey, look out, driver. That cab's crowding you.
Hey,
He's trying to sideswipe us.
Why, that 30 numbskull forcing me into the ditch deliberately, too. If I'd have gotten his number, I'd see he never drove a cab again.
Well, it was Lawrence Kramer. I saw him in the back seat of that cab. Lawrence deliberately tried to wreck us. But why? Why?
How should I know why? Look, mister, you might as well grab your suitcase and start thumbing.
Start thumbing? But your cab's not damaged.
And it's not going to be either, mister. I don't know who you are or what your business is, but your acquaintance ain't healthy. Someone's after you, and I ain't aiming to get involved any more than I am. You don't owe me nothing. I consider myself lucky to be alive. All I'm saying is take your suitcase and get to town the best way you can. I'm through.
Confused and bewildered, George climbed from the cab as the driver pulled off quickly without him. He stood at the side of the road, awkwardly trying to thumb for a ride. Almost an hour passed before a car drew up beside him, and he was on his way into town. The Hotel Claremont was easy to find. It was an ordinary hotel with the usual murmur of voices and the steady drone of activity in the lobby. George made his way straight for the clerk's desk.
You have a reservation, Mr. George Brant, please?
Why, we did have, sir.
What do you mean you did have?
Mr. Brant picked it up an hour ago.
He what?
Mr. Brant checked in an hour ago. Is there any message, sir?
Well, that's impossible. I'm George Brant.
You're George. Come now, please, sir. I'm very busy.
Oh, but I am George Brant. Here, look, I'll prove it to you. I've got identification papers here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought they were in this pocket. Oh, they're gone. Somebody's stolen my papers.
Yes, maybe you forgot and left them at home.
Well, how could I have left them in Chicago? I had to have my papers to get on that plane. I tell you, somebody's stolen my papers.
Please, sir, you'll have to keep your voice lower. You're attracting undue attention in the lobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. But all of a sudden, without cause or reason, everything seems wrong. Strangest things have been happening to me ever since I arrived at the airport. Where's the public phone, clerk?
To your right, sir.
Edgar will be able to straighten out this mess. He reserved this room for me, and he can prove to this clerk that I'm the one who...
Good evening. Beechwood Apartment.
Oh, hello. Edgar Thompson's apartment, please.
Who's calling?
George Brant.
Oh, yes, Mr. Brant. Hasn't Mr. Thompson arrived at the hotel yet?
No. Well, that is, I wouldn't know.
Well, he should have. He left here 45 minutes ago to meet you. Right after you called him.
After I called him?
Yes, sir. First he phoned Miss Julia Kramer and asked her to meet him in your room at the Claremont. He should be there now. He left within 5 minutes of your call, and it only takes 10 minutes.
But I never called him.
Mr. Brant, is there something wrong? I was on duty when your call...
Well, you're most certainly right. There is something wrong, and I mean to find out what. Clerk.
Yes, sir?
Where's Edgar Thompson? I just called his apartment. They say he came here.
Mr. Thompson called Mr. Brant's room from the lobby a half hour ago and then took the elevator up. I presume that he's with Mr. Brant.
Now, wait a minute. That's impossible. I'm right here.
May I suggest, sir, that perhaps you're ill?
Are you intimating that I might be out of my mind?
No, sir. It's just that... Well, perhaps you might not feel well, sir, and it may have distorted things.
And I'm not suffering from amnesia. I tell you, I'm George Brant, and you're supposed to have a room reservation for me.
We did have a reservation for a Mr. George Brant, and as I said, Mr. Brant arrived an hour ago and picked up the reservation. Now, here's the register. You can see for yourself.
Oh, well, then somebody else signed my name, then. I didn't.
It's about 3/4 of the way down the page.
Oh, Lenny Burnett, John Wilson, Cornell Snow, Kaplan, Xavier Travis, Kramer. Lawrence Kramer. Room 502. Well, maybe he's the one behind all this. This is Sully Brant. George Brant.
Yes, sir.
Room 316. Well, it can't be. That's not true.
You still don't believe it, sir?
Well, I don't know what to believe. Not only does it show that George Brant registered for the room an hour ago, but that signature on the register, the handwriting. That's my signature. And in my own handwriting.
Mystified by the strange web encircling him, George went up to the third floor, determined to face the imposter.
Room 316, the register said. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Well, this is room 316, isn't it?
Yes, but there doesn't seem to be anyone in. I was supposed to meet my fiancé here at Mr. Brant's room, but...
Well, I'm George Brant.
Oh, you are? Well, I'm Julia Kramer. Edgar called and asked me to meet him here with you. I couldn't imagine what had happened when no one answered my knocking. Well, we might as well go in.
Well, I haven't any key.
Incidentally, you left the door unlocked when you stepped out. Started to open when I first knocked. You shouldn't do that in hotels now. Isn't safe. Here, I'll flip on the light switch.
Miss Kramer, what happened?
What the deuce did I stumble
Well,
over?
wait a minute. Here's the light switch.
Ooh. Edgar. It's Edgar.
He's been strangled with an electric cord.
Oh, Edgar. No.
You know, whoever killed Edgar made a mistake.
What sort of a mistake? What do you mean?
They meant to kill me.
Why would they want to kill you?
Whoever it was probably mistook Edgar for me. Someone's been after me ever since I arrived here in town. They sideswiped my cab and stole my hotel room. And now they've committed murder.
But where were you, Mr. Brant? Why did you let them kill Edgar?
What are you talking about? I wasn't here. I haven't even been able to get into the hotel.
Look. In his hand. A letter folder. And it isn't his. It's a clue.
Why, that's mine.
Yours?
My missing credentials.
Your papers, Mr. Brant. In Edgar's hand?
Yes.
Then it was you who murdered Edgar.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. I've never even been in this room before.
Then how did these papers get here? How can you explain that if you've never been in this room before?
Those papers were stolen from me on the plane.
Do you expect me to believe that? You killed him. You came back this time to get these papers. They were evidence of your crime. You called Edgar to this room. Told me so himself. You called him here to kill him.
I didn't kill
You
Edgar.
did.
You've got to believe me, Miss Kramer. Somebody must. I don't know. Everything is wrong. First, I'm not George Brant, then I'm treated as an imposter, and now that there's been a murder, you're only too happy to say that I am George Brant and a killer. Well, what have I done to get into...
You killed a man, Mr. Brant.
Now, look, Julia.
Do you expect me to believe your lies when my hands hold the proof? You killed a man I love. On the night before our wedding.
Julia.
Is this your wedding present?
Julia.
Do you want to come back now to claim more blood at the gross?
Stop it. Why should I kill Edgar? Why?
That's what I want to know, Mr. Brant. It couldn't be jealousy. Why did you? Why? Why did you kill him?
I didn't kill him. I told you those identification papers were stolen. Wait a minute. Now I see. Lawrence.
Lawrence? My brother?
Yes, your brother. He's the only one who knew about the wedding and had the chance to steal my papers. Lawrence killed Edgar in my room, hoping to plant the killing on me.
Then you admit this is your room?
No, I don't admit it. It was supposed to be, but I never got it. Your brother saw to that with a little accident, and now you're trying to protect him.
Lawrence had nothing to do with this. He's in Chicago.
No. He's right here in town. He came on the same plane that I did.
That's not true. He'd have told me he was coming.
It was supposed to be a surprise for you. Edgar planned it all and arranged for Lawrence to come with me. Besides, Lawrence wouldn't warn you he intended to kill your fiancé. That is, unless both of you.
No.
And that isn't all. Edgar was going to give Lawrence a job and keep him here in Dayton. And this is the way that brother of yours shows his appreciation. By murder.
It's not true. You hate my brother.
I certainly do.
Lawrence never did anything to you, Mr. Brant. And he didn't kill Edgar. You strangled Edgar. And now you're trying to blame Lawrence, knowing it'll look bad for him because of his police record. But you can't get away with it, you hear?
Why should you want to protect your brother? Hasn't he caused you enough trouble? And now he's added murder to his record.
He hasn't. Lawrence wouldn't kill anyone. He couldn't. He's not in town. I know he isn't.
You don't have to believe me. Call the desk clerk and ask. He'll tell you your brother's registered in the hotel. Well, go ahead. Call him.
All right. All right, I will. Hello. Hello, Death Prick, please. Death Prick? This is Julia Kramer. I'm in George Brant's room. Mr. Brant's here now. And he murdered Edgar Thompson. Help! Please send the police.
Why, you double-crossing. Give me the phone.
Help! Help, please! Oh, can I get away with this? You can't. You murderer.
I'm getting out here. George hurried down the hall, racking his brains for a way to halt the dizzy, unhinged series of events that seemed destined to prove him the murderer. Then he had an inspiration to find Lawrence Kramer. He dashed upstairs to Lawrence's floor. There must be an explanation to this incredible situation. The girl, she doesn't seem like a murderer's accomplice, and yet she's Lawrence's sister. And he's capable of anything. I've got to stop that fellow before he and his sister can get away with this. Let's see now. What's his room number? 502. 502, that's it. Let's see, 512, 8, 4. Here it is. 502. Now, Lawrence Kramer. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Come in, Brant.
Alex Cassidy. Oh, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you, Brant.
For me? But where's Lawrence?
I don't know. He was out when I came in a couple of minutes ago. Come on in, Brant, and close the door. I figured you'd be coming here. Now that I've figured right, I'm glad Lawrence isn't here.
So you and Lawrence aren't strangers. That was an act on the plane.
Sure. As soon as you left, we both got into a cab and followed you. Then I had your cab forced into the ditch so I'd have time to get to the hotel first and take your room.
I might have known it wasn't Lawrence. He couldn't have registered for my room and his own at the same time. Besides, well, Lawrence isn't smart enough to plan a murder like Edgar's.
Murder? So you found the body, too?
Right where you and Lawrence left it, Mr. Cassidy.
Lawrence didn't have anything to do with it. He doesn't even know I rubbed the guy out. He thinks I just came down here to sort of surprise Julia at the wedding.
You even know her name. You know about the wedding. Wait. Now I'm beginning to see. You forged my name on the hotel register.
Sure, Brant. Perfect, too, wasn't it?
You see, Lawrence was arrested once for passing checks forged by someone else. Julia threw over her former fiancé in Chicago because he was doing some crooked work. Oh, it all fits together beautifully, Cassidy. You were Julia's former fiancé, and when you heard of the wedding, you came down here and killed Edgar.
Sure. No guy's going to take Alex Cassidy's girl and get away with it. What's more, that cheap Romeo partner of yours thought he could fast-talk Lawrence out of my control by giving him a job here. Sure, I know all about it. Lawrence blew his top trying to play the big shot. That's the trouble with the kid. He's too dumb to know when to keep his mouth shut. How does it feel, Brant, to be wearing a frame around your neck?
What do you mean?
When the cops see your signature on the register and find those papers of yours I planted in Edgar's hand. Well, they'll want George Brant for this murder. Yes, sir, Brant, you're looking at one guy that's done murder and is going to get away with it.
A very neat plan, Mr. Cassidy. But I don't think it will work.
Lawrence.
Yeah. And don't get any ideas about easing out the door. This is a real live gun I've got here.
Well, Lawrence, how did you
Mr. Cassidy is just a little bit surprised to find me in my own room, George. Aren't you, Mr. Cassidy?
Yeah.
You didn't think to look for me in the clothes closet when you came in, did you, Cassidy? Well, maybe I am too dumb to keep my mouth shut. And I've been dumb in the past to stay along with you.
Look, you're flying off the handle, kid.
Oh, not a kid, Cassidy. I've been pretty dumb, I admit, in my time. But I'm not so dumb that I didn't know something was haywire when you forged Mr. Brant's name so you could get his room.
Now, look, Lawrence, you've got this all wrong.
That wasn't done just to give Julia a surprise. So I got suspicious, Cassidy. So I trailed you. I trailed you to Mr. Brant's room.
You didn't.
And you know what I saw there, don't you, Mr. Cassidy?
You cheap tin horn and Leslie.
You saw him strangle Edgar?
Sure. And I wasn't having nothing to do with the murder rap. Especially when it involved Mr. Thompson.
And Julia. Stand where you are, Cassidy. They're the only two people in the whole world who ever wanted to give me a chance. I wanted that chance, see? No one was going to take that chance away from me. Not even you, Cassidy.
I'll call the police.
Okay, George. You see, Cassidy, I figured you'd come to my room, probably with Julia. So I hid in the closet and I heard every word you said.
Look, Lawrence.
Yes, Mr. Brant?
You go find Julia. She needs you. Tell her everything's all right. And don't worry about that job Edgar offered you. As controlling partner in the business, I promise you that job's still yours.
From shadows and stillness, mystery weaves a spell of strangest fascination, charging the mind with doubt and fear. For mystery is a strange companion, a living memory in the haunting hour.
Empty road. The prison gate clanged shut behind him. Paul Clark is a free man again. Dark and foreboding thoughts in his mind grow louder and louder, and finally his inner turmoil speaks to him.
The bus for the city will be along any minute.
Waiting.
This is my life. 15 years wasted. Ruined. You're 45 now, Clark. Worse, you're a broken down ex-convict. Old before your time.
Grant?
Yes, old Grant could have saved you from this 15 years ago.
I won't lift my little finger, Clark, to save a hair on your head.
The hairs on your head are thin and white now, Clark. Thanks to Grant. And to his daughter, Joanne.
I despise you. I don't care what happens to you.
And don't for a minute forget Harold, your best friend.
You're done, Paul. Finished. And as for Joanne, she's promised to marry me.
Oh, they've been safe and smug and rich, those three. All those 15 years. Here's the bus coming. Now to make them pay for wrecking your life.
Eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
A life. A life. Oh, no. 3 lives. For the living deaths they've caused you, Clark. All 3 of them have to die. What are they staring at? These other passengers. Is there something in your face, your looks, your manner, giving away murder in your heart? Get hold of yourself, Clark. Don't pay any attention to anyone. Look out the window. There's the skyline of the city beginning to loom up ahead now.
City. Almost in the palm of my hand, I thought once.
You were making big money in spite of the crash and the depression. You were young, smart, on your way to millions. Billions.
Millions, billions. All lost. On account of Grant.
What did you say?
I was thinking out loud, I guess.
Watch yourself, Clark. You would spoil everything if even a stray word reached Grant's ears. all by yourself, I say. Well, I need $500,000 quick.
For me?
Before the market closes this afternoon. My stocks are on the bargain. Unless I cover my margins, I'll be wiped out. Tomorrow, I promise those stocks will skyrocket again.
You and your market-rigging crowd will manipulate that, I take it. If you survive today, I've warned you, Clark. I won't back up your shady operation.
My operations needn't concern you. You're not involved. All I'm asking is a legitimate loan until tomorrow to save my neck.
I won't lift my little finger, Clark, to save a hair on your head.
Do I have to remind you your daughter is engaged to marry me?
I'm all too well aware you want to marry Joanne for my financial support and no other reason.
So you'd let your own daughter go under, too?
You can't pull Joanne down with you, Clark. Sooner or later, her eyes will open and see what a scoundrel you really are.
You're so righteous. I'd have known better than to come to you.
You're beyond saving, Clark.
Now, please get up.
A puny $500,000 meant nothing to Grant that day, Clark. Yet he forced you to raise it somewhere else. Somehow, anyhow, from the funds of your own clients. He's had 15 years to gloat over ruining you. But he hasn't got much longer. This news item you took out of the paper in a prison library.
Louis Grant, eminent retired financier. Wife Gibbs had his 70th birthday yesterday. Only his son-in-law and daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Harold Schuyler, who make their home with him, were in attendance. In the evening, despite his years, Mr. Grant took his usual brisk, solitary walk along the rocky bluffs of his suburban estate, overlooking the sea.
A man over 70 won't wait for you to revenge yourself, Clark. He might die a peaceful, natural death any time now. You know those rocky bluffs, Clark. You know the roaring ocean pounding on those crags way below them.
Ladies, terminal, everybody. Everybody out, please.
First thing to do is to find a hideout here in the city. Some inconspicuous, obscure rooming house where nobody will remember or recognize Paul Clark or care who you are or what you do.
Joanne, why pour yourself in Harold brandy and nothing for me?
70 or 100, I suppose you insist on your after-dinner brandy, Dad.
Well, I'm going out for my nightly stroll.
Stroll, Dad? Your strolls are pretty strenuous. Be careful, darling, won't you? Those cliffs are so steep and deserted.
Why, what's come over you, Joanne? I've walked those bluffs all my life. Now, don't worry about me. I'll be back in a little while.
Tonight, in this weather.
No, A little wind and rain won't hurt me.
Yesterday to save yourself from being wiped out in the stock market. You weren't wiped out today. You made a cleanup.
So, you had to go snooping into my briefcase. All right. I did juggle a few figures, wrote in some paper losses from my clients yesterday. I'll make up for it with paper profits for them some other day. Nobody will ever know the difference.
I will. I've tried to have faith in you, Paul. I've tried to deny to myself what people have whispered and hinted about you. But now I can't be the wife of a man I know is a thief.
And you're running out to tell the whole world.
You say that you'll restore the money you've embezzled. I won't go out of my way to expose you, Paul. But if there ever should be an investigation, I'd have to tell the truth.
Joanne, I love you. You still love me. If you go through with this silly business of being so precious upright, it may ruin me.
That's all that's really worrying you, isn't it? Not losing me, but how much it might hurt you. You know, I've never felt this way until just this minute, but I despise you. I don't care what happens to you, and I never want to see you again.
She walked out on you, Clark. People began to talk. Old Grant was asking embarrassing questions in the stock market about how you had covered your margins. You couldn't take a chance on rectifying those clients' accounts you had juggled, even if you wanted to. Then you went to Harold Schuyler and begged him to help you.
I don't see how I can help, Paul. You're my best friend, Harold. Joanne's always admired you. Persuade her to take up with me where we left off until this thing blows over. Just for appearance's sake, if nothing else. Maybe that would put a stop to these stories going on around about me. It might even shut her father up. I tell you, these foolish rumors are going to break me if they keep up.
Are they just foolish rumors, Paul?
You don't believe them, do you?
It's hard to tell you this, Paul. There's nothing I wouldn't have done to help you if you'd been honest. But now, well, I love Joanne, Paul. I always have.
You sneaking hypocrite.
I've never let Joanne know my feelings toward her. As long as she loved you, or there was a chance you really loved her. Or as long as you could make her happy. But you're done, Paul. Finished. And she's promised to marry me. I'm sorry, but you may as well know how things stand.
It was Joanne's testimony that clinched your prison sentence, Clark. Pat's been dead 3 months now. But Joanne and Harold are still on the old man's estate. And Harold comes into the city every day.
To run Grant's business.
Harold is enjoying all that wealth and power you should have inherited, Clark. Joanne drives Harold, not you, to that little suburban railroad station to catch the morning commuter's train every day.
That's it.
There's a long, steep grade and a sharp S-curve at the underpass leading to that depot. Remember?
A high stone revetment at the bottom on both sides of that curve.
Loosen the cutter pin, Clark, in the steering mechanism of their car. The way Joanne speeds down that grade and takes that S-curve, they'll crash into that railroad station, all right? Another accident, Clark. But this one is going to be your doing. Revenge. Finally.
Take care you don't leave any fingerprints. Hurry. Cover your tracks and get away from here. Police investigating the death last night of Harold Schuyler found a bottle of poison tablets used as an insecticide in Schuyler's medicine cabinet. Beside it, an almost identical bottle containing harmless nerve tablets of the same size. Go ahead. Open it. You've done nothing.
You Paul Clark?
Yes?
You're under arrest, Clark, for the murder of Harold Schuyler.
I didn't do it. He took a poison tablet by mistake.
Clever of you, wasn't it, Clark? Planting that poison tablet bottle beside the other one so we'd jump at the mistake theory.
I didn't do it, I tell you.
You were too clever, Clark. The decanter was empty and washed clean when the body was discovered. Not a fingerprint on it, not even Schuyler. But his servant says Schuyler never let that decanter get less than half full.
But I'm innocent, I swear it.
We drained the trap from the Schuyler's bathroom washbowl, Clark. Chemical analysis proved there are traces of bichloride of mercury in it. You bought a bottle of bichloride of mercury tablets the other day.
To exterminate vermin.
Kitchen vermin, you told the druggist. Where's your kitchen? Where are the tablets you bought? You don't have a kitchen in this room, Clark. We've searched. You don't have any of the poison left that you bought either. That might have been some alibi.
If I had the poison left that I meant to kill Harold with, I might prove my innocence. That's ironical. That's funny. I am innocent, but you don't believe it. No jury will believe it. A man who couldn't kill guilty of murder.
To be hanged by the neck until dead. Dead.
Oh, look at an innocent man. That would be murder. I want justice. I want justice.
You'll get all the justice that's coming to you, Clark. Come on now.
No. No. This is murder. Murder. Murder.
My teeth had gotten so stained from smoking, I finally bought Topol. Topol's kind of expensive compared to regular toothpaste, but compared to what I spend on cigarettes...
Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish, a combination of polishing agents and a rich foaming cleanser, is specially formulated to help remove ugly yellow tobacco stains. Yet laboratory research has proven Topol...
No, stay where you are. Do not break the stillness of this moment. For this is a time of mystery, a time when imagination is free and moves forward swiftly, silently. This is the Haunting Hour. Sinister Estate.
No, Mr. Tilton, your son's fears are not imaginary. They are as real to him as a dagger pointed at his heart. We doctors recognize that today. 20 years ago, we might have felt as you do now. But Roger seems so normal in every other respect, Doctor. Like any other lad of 19.
Mr. Tilton, your son is suffering from fear of open spaces. To Roger, the world outside your estate, Manor Park, is filled with terror.
Doctor, please, I'll put my whole fortune at your disposal if you can only cure him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Tilton, your millions will not help. Someday, perhaps, he may be able to cure himself. Someday, perhaps, he may not fear to leave the gates that surround Manor Park.
And if not?
Roger will have to live on the estate until he dies.
Amos, I came here to your office to face facts. I won't live much longer.
Gerard Tilton, you'll reach 100 for sure.
Don't be ridiculous. Roger's illness has cut 25 years from my life in a few short months. It's time that you drew up another will for me.
Very well. What do you want in it?
My entire fortune is to go for the upkeep of Manor Park until Roger is well, or until he dies.
And what about his brothers, Charles and Edward?
I can't risk Roger being without a home and companions. They will share only after he dies or is cured. And then, only if Charles and Edward live on the estate with their younger brother and never go outside the gates.
I see. And who is to administer the estate, Gerard?
Amos Hull.
Gerard!
I leave it in your trust. Completely.
But, Abby, please be patient.
I've been patient, Charles, and I'm through being patient.
Perhaps in a little while.
A little while. It's 18 years since your father died. 17 years since Uncle Amos first brought me to visit the poor Tilton boys cooped up on Manor Park Estate. It's 15 years since we were engaged.
Abby.
I love you, Charles. But the years are flying too fast.
But, Abby, you know my father's will. I have to stay here at Manor Park with Roger. You'll have to marry me and live here. We've been through this 100 times.
I'd rather die than stay here.
Abby, please.
This isn't a home, it's a prison. The very trees around us here seem to shut us in. This gate, it's a prison gate. No one really wants to be here. Roger is chained by his own fears. Edward and you are fettered by your greediness.
Greediness?
Yes. Other men would have gone out and earned their own living instead of sitting here waiting for Roger to die.
Abby, I'm not greedy, but how can I think of leaving? I'm 42, not a lick of business experience.
Oh, Charles, you'll just have to solve these problems for yourself. I'm tired. I'm desperately tired. You know how I feel. I've told you in the plainest words I know. Make up your mind, Charles. By tomorrow. I'll come back then to hear your answer.
Miss was right. Higgins, you were behind the trees, eavesdropping. Can't I have any privacy?
I'm only a gardener, but I do know something about the world. It's money that makes you Tiltons bitter and full of hate.
Mind your own business.
Did you ever consider the flowers, for instance, Mr. Charles? Flowers are good people.
Oh, shut up. Go back to your silly flowers. I'm going into the house.
Shut up, he says. But he's got no manners. Now take my daffodils. Top of the morning, Mr. Higgins, they say to me. That's real manners, that is. People. It'd better if they was all in their graves to feed the flowers.
I don't like to walk down here, Charles. It's too near the gates.
Don't worry, Roger. It's safe here, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, of course, but not out there. You're rather smug, aren't you, Charles? You feel quite contemptuous of me, don't you? Healthy people never really understand those who are ill, no matter how sympathetic they are. And you're not even sympathetic towards me.
Oh, it's nothing like that at all. It's just that... Well, you're no fool. You know there's nothing out there.
I just can't step beyond the gates, Charles, that's all.
Now, look. We're standing almost on the boundary of the estate. Feel safe?
Yes.
Then take one more step.
No.
Come on, Roger. Just one more step. Just to prove there's no harm.
Oh, that's impossible. I can't do it.
Ah, you stubborn fool. You were right before. I am contemptuous of you. Your sickness would have been cured a long time ago if it weren't pampered.
But I'm tired of pampering it, and tired to death of your being an invalid. All your life you've had your own way. Now, this time, for once, you're going to do what someone tells you. You're going over the boundary line if I have to carry you.
Stop shoving me, Charles. Now you're behaving like a man.
Come on, get going.
No, stop it, Charles. Stop it. I won't go over. You can't make me. For heaven's sake, Charles, stop it.
Charles Hilton, what are you doing?
He's getting what he deserves. A grown man chaining himself to a few acres of earth just because he's stubborn. That's all it is. It makes me sick.
Don't mind what Charles says, Roger. Mr. Howell is going to hear about this.
Now, Charles, let's be perfectly clear about this. As long as I am administrator, your father's wishes are going to be carried out to the letter.
But not to the spirit, Mr. Howell. If my father were alive, he'd be spending money to have Roger cured, not forcing my brother Edward and me to waste our lives in confinement.
But Roger is incurable. The doctor said so 20 years ago.
All medical science has advanced since then.
Yes, no doubt you were practicing advanced medical science when your Aunt Mildred stopped you this morning. No, Charles. Administering the Tilton estate takes too much of my time for me to go chasing these scientific will-o'-the-wisps.
I know why you don't care to cure Roger. As long as he's ill, you have the estate to administer.
Don't be impertinent.
I'd still like an accounting. And so would Edward.
I didn't come here to discuss what you and Edward want. But I'll tell you this. One more attempt to force Roger from these grounds, and both your rights to the estate will be forfeit.
So old man Hull gave you a dressing down, Charles?
Yes, Edward. I don't know what to do. Through all these horrible years, only the thought of Abby has kept me going, and now she's going to leave me unless I can find a solution by tomorrow.
Why wait until tomorrow? Perhaps we can work out a solution tonight.
Wait a minute, Edward. If you're planning...
Listen to me, Charles. Haven't you had enough of this birdcage life? Aren't you sick to the teeth of Roger and the whole setup?
But what can we do?
I may need your help, Charles. I demand your help. The happiness of three of us is involved. You, me, and Abby.
But what are you planning?
We get the money if he is cured, or if he dies. You tried curing him.
I won't do it. I can't do it.
Why not? You hate him, don't you?
But Roger's our brother. I can't let you do it.
Do you realize, Charles, that you and I haven't been outside the gates for almost 20 years? I'm not going to rot in Manor Park for the rest of my life. And remember, if you blab out anything about this, I'll take care of you, too. Understand?
I understand, Edward.
Now, get that scared look off your face. We're going outside as if nothing had happened.
Outside?
Open the door, Charles.
The door? Yes. All right, Ed.
Roger, how long have you been standing there?
Just a few minutes, Edward.
Nice of you to drive me to Manor Park, Uncle Amos.
Coincidence. Business to attend to, Abby.
I can hardly imagine anyone's going there for pleasure.
Why say that?
Well, I'm going there because Charles has promised me an answer today, and you're going on business.
So?
We're not going to Manor Park because we want to relax. How can anyone relax at Manor Park? Everybody who has anything to do with the place seems poisoned, polluted by it.
Oh, nonsense. Manor Park is as good a place to relax as any.
I wish I could feel that way, Uncle, but I can't. I hope I never have to come out here again.
Well, different folks have different feelings. Here we are. Abby, be a good girl and open the gates while I drive through.
Of course.
Hop in now, Abby. I'll drive you to the main house.
No, I'll wait here. I can't stand this place. It gives me the shivers. You tell Charles I'm waiting for him, just inside the gate.
Well, all right, Abby.
Have you seen Roger, Abby?
No, Aunt Mildred, I haven't.
I've been looking for him all over.
Oh, Roger wouldn't be down near the gate. I'm waiting for Mr. Charles.
I wish I could find Roger.
Have you seen Charles recently?
I wonder what Roger's up to now.
Oh, can't anyone around here even answer a civil question? I can't stand it. I can't stand it, Aunt Mildred.
Why, Abby.
Tell Charles that if he wants to see me, he'll have to come outside. I'm not going to stay in Manor Park 1 minute longer. Do you hear? Do you hear? I'll be waiting outside the gate here. Tell him that. Oh, Charles. Charles. What are you doing lying out here in the wet grass? Charles. Charles. Charles.
On the sinister estate of Manor Park, a legacy and the terror of the unknown hold imprisoned a strange group of people. As we return to their story, Higgins, the gardener, is talking to his flowers.
People are supposed to be something special. But for my part, I'd much rather be with you, Flowers. Now take the people here on Manor Park Estate where I garden. Old man Tilton left Manor Park to Roger. He can't go out of the place 'cause he's feared. Never knew a flower to fear anything. Now, Charles and Edward Rogers brothers didn't like that because they wanted part of the money. Ever heard of a flower wanting money? I guess Abby Hull knew what she was doing when she told Charles to make up his mind as to whether he wanted to marry her or have his share in the estate. But she must have loved him pretty good, because she was broke up quite a bit when she found his body out there on the road, outside the estate.
I saw him lying right outside the gate there in the grass, Edward. I knelt down, and then I found he was dead.
Well?
He was murdered, Edward. I'm sure of it.
No need to worry, Abby. Your uncle will arrange to have him buried.
Edward. Edward, I'm talking about your own brother. He was murdered.
It will be a quiet funeral. No one need ever know.
How can you be so callous about Charles's death?
What do you want me to do about it? Wail and beat my breast?
No, but
I can't bring him back to life, can I?
I don't think you wanted him alive.
He was a fool. Sooner or later, fools die. Doesn't matter when.
Or how.
Or how.
Or who caused the death, Edward.
Of course.
It matters to me. Charles was trying to free himself from Manor Park because I insisted.
He's free of it now. You don't have any reason to complain?
I don't intend to complain. With or without your help, I'm going to find Charles's murderer. And I don't think I'll have to look too far.
There, Abby. Now, this thing out at Manor Park will blow over. After a while, you'll feel better. Stay in town here. Try to forget.
I don't want to feel better, Uncle Amos. I don't want to forget. Not until I found out who murdered my poor Charles.
Well, aren't you being a little hasty, assuming that it was murder?
What else?
Suicide, perhaps. Or an accident. Who'd want to kill Charles, anyway?
I don't know. Yet. But I'm going to find out. I can't understand why Edward won't help me.
Death in the family doesn't change a man's nature.
It's not just his selfishness. He was trying to discourage me from investigating.
Well, that's nothing. So was I. How about Roger? Did you ask him any questions?
No.
Why not?
He couldn't have had anything to do with it. I found Charles outside. That rules out Roger.
Does it?
Uncle Amos, I think I'd better get in touch with the police.
No, I'd wait until I found some real clues, Abby. Otherwise, they'll treat you as though you were a crank.
You're right. Edward won't like it. But I'm going back to Manor Park. I'm going to examine that place firsthand.
Excellent. I expect to be at Manor Park tonight. Perhaps I can help.
Oh, would you please, Uncle Amos? Please.
Well, now...
Now, please.
First, I have to attend to the burial arrangements. After that, I'll help you. Let's make it after dinner tonight, around 10.
Oh, thank you, Uncle, thank you. I've got some questions I'd like to ask Edward Tilton. I'll go out there immediately.
Hello, Abby. When did you get here?
Just 10 minutes ago, Roger. I was up in my room unpacking.
Well, make yourself at home. All the comforts of Manor Park are yours.
Oh, Roger, must you go?
Yes, Aunt Mildred's waiting for me in the garden. Thought we'd take a walk before it gets too dark.
Oh, Roger, can't you stay just a moment? I must talk to you.
Well, all right. It's just a second.
It's about Edward.
Oh?
I have a feeling that he's concealing some information. I want to talk to him very badly, but he's avoiding me. I haven't seen him since I've arrived.
I don't think you'll be able to talk to Edward, Abby.
Well, why shouldn't I be able to talk to him?
Very simple. My brother Edward has disappeared.
Roger, don't wander too far away in the dark.
No, Aunt Mildred. I'll just sit down here under this tree.
All right, dear.
Aunt Mildred, do you know who killed Charles?
No, Roger, I don't.
Are you sure you don't know?
Of course I'm sure.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you, Aunt Mildred?
You know I wouldn't, Roger.
Do you think anybody else knows who killed Charles?
Roger, be quiet. You never can tell who's listening.
Do you think anybody knows?
The one who did it knows.
Yes, he knows. That's right, he knows.
Where are you going, Roger? Be careful, dear, it's dark.
I have a flashlight. Just going down towards the road, Aunt Mildred. Just going down towards the road.
Everything all right, ma'am?
Mr. Higgins, were you eavesdropping on my boy?
I never listen to what humans say. It ain't worthwhile.
You didn't hear what he said about the killing, did you?
Which killing?
There's only been one.
Two.
Who's the other one?
I don't know.
Nonsense. If you really knew someone was killed, you'd know who it was, Mr. Higgins.
Not if the body were in a flower bed, ma'am.
What?
My spading fork uncovered the legs.
Yes?
But I've already planted some flowers over there.
You ninny.
Ninny, am I? I'm not going to rearrange my flowers just because of some worthless corpse.
Oh, of course. Of course. Tell me, Mr. Higgins, which flower bed was disturbed?
The one between the fountain and the hydrangeas.
Inside Manor Park?
Yes, Miss Randolph.
Inside the park. Oh, Roger. Roger, my poor nephew. You shouldn't have done it.
What is it?
It's me, Miss Abby Higgins.
What do you want?
Something terrible has happened.
Uncle Amos, he's been killed.
No, miss, say that.
Who is it then?
Can't tell you through this door.
One moment, I'll open it. Come in quickly.
Yes, Miss Abby.
Now, tell me everything.
Miss Abby, tell your uncle that he'll have to get another gardener for the estate.
My uncle won't arrive until 10 this evening.
Tell your uncle in the morning, then.
Higgins, you didn't come rushing in here just to tell me you're quitting.
I can't stay any longer after what's happened.
What has happened, Higgins?
They took my shovel.
Yes?
It was murder, that's what it was.
Higgins, murder?
Yes, come outside with me, Miss Abby, I'll show you.
Can't you just tell me about it?
No, you've got to come outside.
Higgins, you hated Charles and Edward, didn't you?
Yes, miss.
You don't like anyone or anything except your flowers.
People are no good.
I see what you're trying to do. You want to get me to come outside, and then you're going to kill me. Just like you killed Charles and Edward.
How did you know that Edward was dead?
I'm right. You did kill them.
No, Miss Abby, no, I ain't killed no one yet.
But you're going to kill me, aren't you?
No, ma'am, I hadn't thought to. All I want is to have them two punished.
What?
Roger and his aunt. They dug up all the flowers I planted, all those beautiful flowers. It was... come outside, Miss Abby, I'll show you.
Oh, Higgins, don't be so ridiculous. Why would they want to dig up your flowers in the middle of the night?
To get hold of Edward Tilton's body. It was buried there in the flower bed.
In the flower bed?
Yes, I saw them dump the corpse into a wheelbarrow, and then they went toward the main gate.
All right, Higgins. Keep walking ahead of me.
Yes, ma'am, we'll soon catch up to them.
You keep moving. If you make one step towards me, Higgins, I'll scream.
The wheelbarrow.
Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Hurry, get behind this hedge.
Yes, they're just inside the gate.
Quiet.
Roger, you'd better rest a while.
It isn't so heavy, I noticed.
I can see them now, Higgins. Be careful.
Yes, ma'am.
Put it down here, Roger, and I'll push it beyond the gate.
All right.
It mustn't be found on the grounds, Roger. You know that it mustn't be found.
Can you see what she's doing, Higgins?
Pretty well, ma'am. She's got the whole nigh filled up.
Oh, my uncle will be here soon, I hope.
When he comes, we'll have to track down Roger.
That's right. I'd feel much safer here in the dark if I knew where he was.
Well, he can't be wandering far. He's somewhere inside the park, for sure.
Who's that?
Someone else here, and I don't like it.
Wait a minute. I can see him now. Oh, it's Uncle Amos.
All right, Mildred. Drop the shovel and keep your hands up.
Amos Huddle. I can explain this, Amos. I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know who did.
Save your explanations. There's no one here to listen to them.
Very well, Amos. I'll tell them to the police. I'll make them understand.
I'm afraid you won't get to see the police, Mildred.
What do you mean?
The only one who's going to see the police is Roger, when they arrest him for the murder of his two brothers and you. Come along. Move over near that hole you were digging.
What?
Very considerate of you to dig your own grave. Saves me the trouble.
So it was you all the time. You planned it all, didn't you?
Go ahead and rave, Mildred. No one will hear you.
Roger!
Roger won't come out here. You know he wouldn't move out of Manor Park to save his life.
Wouldn't he? Now, drop that gun, Amos. Drop it.
Roger, don't let him go. I'll get his gun.
Oh, don't yell.
You can let him go now, Roger. I'll shoot if he tries anything.
Come on, Higgins. We may be able to help.
Give me the gun, Aunt Mildred. There. I've got you covered, Amos Hull.
But I don't understand. I thought you couldn't leave the estate, Roger.
I know you did. Well, it's been a long time since I've really been afraid. Will you call the police, Aunt Mildred?
Roger, why did you pretend to be afraid to cross the boundary? Why didn't you let us know you were well?
If I had let you know I was cured of my illness, I'd have collected only 1/3 of the estate. Now I can have it all.
Shadows and stillness, mystery weaves a spell of strangest fascination, charging the mind with doubt and fear. For mystery is a strange companion, a living memory in the haunting hour. Do not break the stillness of this moment. For this is a time of mystery. A time when imagination is free and moves forward swiftly, silently. This is the haunting hour. Assignment Death. I'm Dick Ryan. Maybe you've read some of my stories in a certain national picture magazine. Well, here's a scoop that never got in. One editor and 2 vice presidents fainted at the thought. Like I told my boss, horror doesn't always come wrapped up in a haunted house with the wind howling outside. Sometimes it walks along behind you, breathes down your neck, and whispers something about a slug of lead in your back. And the few gray hairs that staff photographer Ellen Maitland and I got out of it didn't come from lack of vitamins. It was late afternoon when Ellen and another photographer, Larry Nelson, came into my office. I remember that I was busy at the time.
Dick, will you please stop typing and listen to me?
Another time, Ellen. I've got to get this story out.
Dick, you've got to help me get a picture of Mike Velvetto, the gangster.
Are you crazy? Is she kidding me, Larry?
Well, it's this way, Dick. Boss wants to feature story and what's happened to all the old public enemies. He's got photos of every last one of them except Velvet.
Can't you see what a feather would be in my cap, Dick?
There isn't a newspaper Morgantown has anything on him.
Of course not, Larry. Pictures of Velvet don't land in the morgue. It's the people who take them. This baby is no retired gangster.
See, Ellen? Told you Dick was a friend of his.
No, not exactly. I dug up some stuff in one of his rackets and handed it over to the DA's office.
But Larry said Mike Velvetto likes you. How come?
Well, he wriggled out of his charges easy enough. He thought it was a big joke and told everybody he admired my spirit.
And he called Dick to his headquarters and offered him a job as one of his boys.
That's the funniest thing I ever heard. What a strange man.
You can't help liking Velvet. That's the danger. But he's poison just the same.
Well, Dick, I'm going to get his picture whether you help me or not.
Well, if that's the way you feel, Ellen, I guess I'll have to go along. You'll do it my way?
Of course. Oh, I knew you'd help me, Dick. You're wonderful.
Wait and see. If we leave now, we'll be there just after dark. Get the camera, Ellen, and don't bring something too conspicuous.
I won't. We'll go just as soon as I come back, huh?
I'm coming along, Dick. Do you think this is dangerous?
There's one way it might be done, Larry. You'll have to help me with my plan. It'll be dangerous enough if we succeed. If we fail, it'll be just plain murder. Get your coats, boys and girls. This is it.
This old Goliath, Dick? Mike Velvetto can't be very successful.
You're going to get the surprise of your life in through this door. Get ahead.
I don't like the way those mechanics look at us, Dick.
Pay him no mind, pal. It's the camera Ellen's carrying that's got him stumped. You know, Velvet lives in the penthouse on top of this building, but he has his office back there.
Would you look at that character lounging by the door?
Well, oh, well, have I seen that tight-fitting coat, that pull-down hat?
That is Rosie. If you think that bulge in his pocket is a harmonica, think again.
I don't like this place.
You just take your picture and keep your temper, baby. Hi, Rosie. Velvet in? It's all right, kid. Relax.
Thanks, loudmouth. I'm the nervous type. That a camera?
Guessed it the first time, Rosie. Tell Velvet Dick Ryan's here with a couple of friends.
Why not? Tell her damn them things smash easy.
He warned Velvet by pushing that buzzer. The door opens electrically.
I don't think I like Rosie.
I don't think Rosie likes you. Keep thick, Ellen. Be polite and keep your temper.
You two must think I'm red-headed. I'm sorry. That's the second time.
The chief says okay. Let the dame come first.
Go ahead, Ellen. I think Rosie wants to frisk us. We're clean as a whistle.
Please, Rosie. Those are my friends.
Sorry, kid. You can frisk us some other time. Hello there, Velvet.
Delighted to see you again, Dick, my friend.
I'd like you to meet a couple of colleagues, Ellen Maitland and Larry Nelson.
How do you do?
We were going by. We thought we'd drop in.
But of course. Perhaps a little drink of something?
No, thanks.
No? I see you like my office, Miss Mason.
Why, I'm speechless, Mr. Velvetto. It's beautiful. I never dreamed.
That's such a rough exterior. I know. Deception is my business.
Oh, but these pictures, they're the real thing, not reproductions. Look, Larry.
Yes, I noticed the minute I came in. Mr. Valverde must be something of a collector. In a modest way. Oh, I see you've noticed that daub in back of my desk, Mr. Nelson. Hideous, isn't it? A fine example of non-objective art. Well, personally, I don't go for lines, planes, colors all thrown together without any meaning. But that picture has a special meaning for my associates. You see, Mr. Nelson, it fronts a wall safe, which very often contains large sums of money. That they appreciate. But I thought of myself while Miss Maitland is anxious to take my picture.
Oh! Well, you guessed it, Velvet. I know how you feel, but she insisted. And then your reputation for never refusing a beautiful woman.
How well you know me, Dick. Well, I shall sit here behind my desk and look like a successful merchant. Please, Rosie. We should have explained to him that Miss Maitland was reaching in her pocket for a flash bulb.
Oh, I had forgotten that Rosie was still with us.
That is one of his virtues. So unobtrusive.
The nervous type is always dangerous, though, don't you think, Velvet? I'll just sit here out of the way until Ellen's set.
I see our charming friend is ready. Well, I shall continue to talk so that we shall have a more informal study.
Okay.
Well, over so soon?
I'm sorry if the flash bulb blinded you. One shot Ellen, they call me.
A lovely camera. May I see it?
That is, well, you see, Mr. Galvetto, I
heard him, sister.
Don't be afraid, Ellen. Velvet hates violence.
You're afraid I'll smash your camera?
What?
No, nothing of the sort. I'm curious to see if it came out well. We'll open the bag.
Oh, please. Oh, now you've ruined the negative.
Oh, you mean the light? Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry, Miss Maitland. I simply don't have any understanding of these things. If I've spoiled it, I must pay you.
But you did it on purpose. You let me take it and then...
Temper, baby.
I don't blame her in the least. Here, Miss Maitland, I must pay. I insist.
Oh, no, thank you.
You might as well take it, Ellen. You'll hurt his feelings. Well, we'll be running along. Nice to see you, Velvet.
Goodbye.
I'll see him out, sis. No hard feelings, I hope. You must drop in again. I'll not be so clumsy next time you take my picture, Miss Maitland.
Yes, I bet he won't. Well, thank you, Rosie. Give my love to the wife and kids.
Velvet's soft, Ryan. I ain't. Keep your nose clean, loudmouth.
Excellent advice, Rosie. You needn't see us to the street. Come on, Ellen.
I'm looking forward to that street, what am I saying? How about you, Ellen?
I'm furious with the both of you. I'll never speak to either of you again, letting me make a fool of myself like that.
Good Lord, Ellen, you didn't actually think you'd let you shoot him without a squawk.
Now, hold that until we get out. Okay, ladies before gents. Where'd you get it, Larry?
And it passed out when Rosie started to frisk you. She found that candid camera under my coat.
You mean you had a midget concealed?
Of course, Ellen, of course. How else? I watched you, synchronized it with your flash. You held his attention. I got the picture.
Well, just because we came back to the office doesn't mean you have to work, Dick Ryan.
Now, there's nothing we can do until Larry gets that developed and tries an enlargement.
He's had enough time. If he'd come back here with us...
Now, look, Ellen, his apartment darkroom is the safest place for that negative. This has got to be a secret for a while, remember?
Well, that's all right with me. And I'm still mad, Dick. Why in the world didn't you tell me?
Because it wouldn't have been as convincing. No act in the world could have had that ring of sincerity, Ellen. Wow, talk about registering disappointment and rage.
Let's change the subject. What if you didn't fool him?
Then the three of us had better pack our... Oh, good. Now, let's see Larry now. Hello.
Hi, Dick. Tell Ellen she's got a picture. Couldn't have been better.
Good and clear? What about enlarging?
Very detailed. Just what I wanted. I'm going back in my dark room now and really blow it up. You'll want to come up. Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Thought I heard someone come in. But... No! Don't, please!
Larry, all right?
Is there something wrong?
Yeah. Come on, we've got to get to Larry quick. It's backfired, Ellen. We didn't fool anybody but ourselves.
Look, Ryan, I'm only a copper, not a mind reader. If Elvis behind this, like you say, you've seen the last of his friend.
There's no question who did it, Lieutenant, but if Larry's still alive, we've got to get to him.
If he was alive when he went out of here, he ain't now. I know that, Mob. We'll probably find him at the bottom of the river in a few days.
You got here before we did. Wasn't there
You saw everything we did. One bloody print on the floor near the phone. From what you say, this gorilla probably sliced him with his gun butt and then went after that picture.
And Larry came too, and you suppose they took him to question him?
Why not? You say the three of you were in on it. Only it was a revolver shot that made the neighbors call us. Sounds like curtains to me.
I didn't hear any shot over the phone.
Because that punk pulled the wires out. Here comes your young lady.
Dick, it's awful. It looks as though a cyclone hit Larry's dark room.
Yeah, I know. Rosie sure messed it up. No sign of the picture, of course.
No. Dick, if you don't mind, I'd rather not stay here any longer.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Let's go. Thanks for letting us look around, Lieutenant. We'll be at the office tomorrow if you want it.
Well, if I got your story straight, it might be smart for you and the young lady to kind of keep out of sight for a while.
Yes, you can depend on that. I know how Rosie works.
We'll pull him in. Give him a going over. Of course, the story isn't exactly proof, but it might give velvet ideas.
Such as shutting us up. Well, pleasant dreams, Lieutenant. Come on, Ellen.
Oh, Dick, I feel sick. About Larry, I mean.
Yeah, me too. Let's walk down. It's only one flight.
All right.
You know, they could have carried Larry down the fire escape and back.
Dick, do you really think he's still alive?
I wish to heaven Oh, for Pete's sake, why kid myself? No, I don't.
And you think you're in terrible danger, don't you?
Now, don't let the lieutenant scare you, baby. If Velvet's got the negative back now, I don't...
But we were in on it just as much as Larry.
That doesn't seem fair. He should take the rap, does it?
Certainly doesn't.
Well, let's grab a cab. I'll take you home. There's one right there at the corner. Back into the hall, Ellen, quick. That's back against the wall. It was that cab. The shot came from that cab.
What can you do?
We're all right now, Ellen. We're all right now.
What do you want to do? Drive us after us. What about tomorrow?
Just keep your fingers crossed and pray the guy was wrong who said tomorrow never comes.
Hello, this is Marvin Miller with another page from your American Heritage scrapbook. Sell the cook stove if necessary and come to Chicago. You must see this fair. A pretty compelling message, isn't it? Well, that's what one of the 27 million visitors to Chicago's Columbian Exposition of 1893 wrote to his parents. The exposition was described as a dream in plaster. The dream was born in 1891 when 15 of America's foremost architects, sculptors, painters, and landscape planners met in Chicago to design a world's exposition commemorating the 400th anniversary of Columbus's discovery of a new world. It took a near miracle to transform the 650 acres of lakefront property into landscape parks and islands with lagoons to mirror the 14 white plaster exposition palaces. But it was done. The World's Columbian Exposition was dedicated on October 12, 1892, but construction delays kept the general public away until May 1, 1893. President Grover Cleveland was there for the official opening. For 6 months, 150,000 visitors a day were treated to the marvels of the fair. They came from all over the world to see the many wonders, such as a 12-foot statue made of pure silver from the mining state of Montana, California's exhibit of a mounted knight in full armor made entirely of prunes, the Pillar of Light in the Palace of Electricity, which gave many their first view of Thomas Edison's incandescent miracle, a 264-foot wheel designed by George Washington Gale Ferris, from which 60 persons, riding in the wheel's 36 big cars, could look down on the exposition's midway and see the exhibits of the 77 countries represented, the minarets of Persia, the camels of Egypt, the pagodas of Japan. This was the Columbian Exposition, a miniature world built on the shores of Lake Michigan.
Dick Ryan back again, sadder and wiser, and no wonder. I'd helped Ellen Maitland get her picture of Maestro Veto, the gangster, all right. We let Ellen go through the motions while Larry Nelson actually did the job with a candid camera hidden under his coat. He called us later from his apartment to tell us it was a perfect shot. And a moment later, I heard the fear in his voice as Rosie slugged him. One look at his wrecked darkroom and the spot of blood near his telephone, and we didn't need the police to tell us the negative was gone and Larry would probably be found in the river the next day. And it didn't take potshots from a passing taxi to let us know Ellen and I were next on Velvet's list. You have to live the nightmare of being on the wrong end of a manhunt to feel the horror of it. You don't feel like going home to bed. You get a craving for lights, bright lights, and for people. Lots of people. That's why Ellen and I picked a well-lighted eating joint for a snack before I took her home.
Let's sit at the counter, Dick, near the door.
Okay. Well, let's take a peek at the menu. What's the matter with you, Ellen?
Look in that mirror. The reflection of that man back there. Dick, he's one of those men from Velvet's garage.
Well, you're crazy, Ellen. He didn't fall in.
Well, let's get out of here, Dick. I'm scared.
All right. Straight for the door, and don't look back.
I don't have to. He got up when we did.
Never mind that. We'll lose him in the crowd. Come on.
Don't walk so fast, Dick. I can't keep up with you.
We may have imagined that man was following us, Ellen. At the same time, I don't like getting out of the crowd.
We turn left here, Dick.
Oh, you would live on one of these quiet side streets, way down the end, I suppose.
That's right. The end house on the other side of the street.
All right, come on. Let's cross the lights with us.
Look out, Dick. There's a car coming right through that red light.
Don't stop, Ellen. Keep going. Come on, run. How do you like? He missed us by 2 feet.
Crazy drunken driver?
Drunk nothing. That car was parked at the intersection waiting for you to come home. Our pal Velvet sure means business.
Dick, I don't want to go home. I won't. Velvet knows where I live. The car waiting to run us over proves it. Maybe somebody's waiting in my apartment in the dark.
You've got to snap out of this, Ellen.
Well, let's try to get back to the office. We'll sit up the rest of the night. Please, Dick. I'll feel better when it's daylight.
That's what I thought, but daylight didn't help. In fact, we felt even more out in the open. That's the terror of being hunted. It grows like some clinging, choking weed. We set out for breakfast, and neither of us left the editorial offices until I ducked out for a shave about noon. But when the barber lifted the razor and I got the shakes, I knew that was the breaking point.
I'm so glad you came back, Dick. I don't think I can stand this any longer. I jump when anyone speaks. I watch strangers.
You don't have to tell me, Ellen. I know. I decided to have it out with Velvet. I'd rather look down Rosie's automatic than sit around waiting for it.
What are we going to do?
I'm going to Velvet, lay my cards on the table, and try to talk him out of it.
Well, I'm going with you, and don't you try to stop me.
As far as the drugstore across from his place, Ellen. You wait there, keep in the open with people around you. If I don't show up in half an hour, then the police will really have something to work on.
But, my dear Dick, I already know your whole story. The police paid me a little visit this morning. In fact, Rosie here was just released.
And who sang to the coppers, Chief? This loudmouth. Give me 10 minutes with him, Velvet.
Now, Rosie, Mr. Ryan, is a friend of mine. Aren't you, Dick?
Now, look, Velvet, I was a fool to trick you. A slobbering idiot, I admit it. But I came here of my own free will.
Please, not so excited, my friend. I'd forgive you, except for the little matter of the police.
If Larry's still alive, Velvet, it's not too late. Maybe you can square yourself. But if you've killed him...
Larry is still alive. You can depend on it.
Well, then, for heaven's sakes, call off your thugs and forget it ever happened.
Still, Dick, I do not like having this picture of me floating around.
What? You mean Larry got away with it? You haven't got him?
Listen, loudmouth, we ain't got nobody.
Ungrammatic, but true.
Well, that makes it different. In that case, I'm telling you, Velvet, lay off me. Ellen Maitland is waiting for me nearby. If I'm not back, she'll buzz the cops again.
The nice young lady with the camera? Where is she?
You think I'm crazy enough to tell you?
I think you're crazy not to. But it doesn't matter. Since the police, one of my boys has been tailing you. You know.
If anything happens to that girl...
You're a bigger fool than I thought, Ryan. As my guest, you're perfectly safe. But to leave this girl outside...
I don't know why you're lying, Velvet. But don't tell me that you can't control your triggerman.
This man's a fool, Rosie. Let me have your gun. And find that stool pigeon who was here last night. You know the one I mean.
Sniffy, the little junkie?
Yeah, that one. I have a job for him.
Save some of the loudmouth for me, boss.
Well, Velvet, I didn't know you went in for handling a rod.
I'll admit it is distasteful. But you're so stupid, Dick. Come, I must lock you up. A few hours thinking will do you good. Now it's my turn to play the tricks.
I really sweated out that afternoon. Hours went by and no Ellen. For a minute, when I heard Larry had gotten away, I thought we had the upper hand. But by evening, I was fit to be tied. First, I heard the key in the lock.
You, loudmouth. Come on.
If anything's happened to Ellen, Rosie, I'll get you in velvet if it's the last thing I do.
I'm frightened. Why should we hurt the dame?
You had a couple of good tries at it last night.
Right, boy. Come on, get in the elevator.
Elevator? You mean that...
You've seen him before. Get in. We're going down to Velvet's office behind the garage.
Is Ellen there?
You'll see. Hold out your hand.
Handcuffs. All the modern equipment, that kid. Self-service elevator to the private office, handcuffs. You got a gas chamber down there?
Shut up. Hold your hand still. Maybe you're one of Velvet's favorite characters. You ain't mine.
I'm not impressed with Velvet's hospitality, Rosie. I must have been locked up there hours. What time is it?
9. All right, no tricks now.
Ellen.
Dick.
They found you. You all right?
Of course I am, Dick. But I've been worried sick about you. They told me if I didn't come with them.
Yeah, I know, honey, I know. It's one of Velvet's bright ideas.
But you're handcuffed. Dick, they hurt you.
Break it up, lovebirds. Nobody ain't been hurt yet. Sit down here, loudmouth. You there, sister.
Well, this sort of looks like it, Ellen. Now you see how handy it is to have a garage outside your office. I wonder if they can spare the gas to take us for a ride.
Button my lip, right, boy. I don't like that kind of talk.
Velvet had me locked up for a long time, and when he asked me to do the strangest thing, Dick, he told me...
Look, sister, this is Velvet's party. He'll do the talking.
Maybe that's him now.
Sit quiet, both of you. I get paid for opening doors. It's okay, Chief.
Hold it, Rosie. Don't move. It'll be a pleasure to shoot you. Step back now.
Larry, no. They didn't kill you.
Larry, I'll be glad to see you.
For heaven's sakes, boy, you all right?
Sure, fine. Keep your hand away from that pocket, Rosie.
Just come in time, Larry. How'd you get away from them last night?
No questions now, Ellen. Look, Larry, I don't know what's up, but we got to move fast. Velvet's around somewhere. I got a feeling he was just about to move us out of here.
Sit tight, Dick. I'll take care of everything. This mug.
Larry, did you have to do that?
I've been itching to put him out cold ever since yesterday.
Well, it's done now, Larry. Take the key out of his pocket and get these cuffs off me.
Keep your shirt on, Dick. I want to take a look at that safe.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Larry, we don't have time for that.
I happen to know there's a fortune in cash in there this minute, right behind this picture.
Listen, pal, you're nuts. Now leave it on the wall.
Non-objective art, Ellen? You might like to take a good look at it. In order to win a velvet, to have the combination work right into the design of that thing?
Are you serious, Larry?
Wait and see, baby. I've got that combination now. I'll have it open in a second.
Oh, you're kidding, Larry. Fooling around with that safe when it's a matter of life and death. Now, cut it out.
Not me, brother. Not after I went to the trouble of getting a photo of that painting to enlarge and study.
You got the combination from that picture yesterday? But I thought...
Yeah, sure. You thought we were taking a picture of Velvet.
Well, no wonder Velvet was hunting us. If he knew you had that combination, Larry.
Wise up, chump. Velvet hasn't been hunting you. He saved your lives by keeping you hidden this afternoon. I've been hunting you.
No. Oh, Larry, no. Those shots that touched
You
you.
gave me a lot of trouble, Ellen. Don't edge up, Dick. You wouldn't want this gun to go off.
I'm not, Larry. I still don't believe it. You're sick. You're out of your mind. I heard you over the phone when Rosie attacked you.
Little death scene for your benefit, Dick. I knew you'd spill the story to the cops. And when I got rid of you, too, Velvet will be a stint to be blamed for your killing.
But we're your friends, Larry. Why would you want to kill us?
You were the only ones who knew I had the picture. You'd have figured out that I cracked his safe once the story hit the papers.
I see. You still plan to kill us and let Rosie take the rap?
Uh-huh. That's right. Now, just stand where you are where I can see you while I'm opening the safe.
Let him, Dick. Let him open the safe.
Very kind of you, Ellen. Now, two to the left. I appreciate both of you helping me get this combination. One to the simple as can be. Just open the door and help myself like... Out my eyes!
It's the flash bulb I put in the safe, Dick. It's blinded him.
Don't make a move, either of you. I've still got this gun. This will wear off in a minute.
Look out, Dick. There's Velvet. He's going to shoot.
Oh.
Okay, Velvet, you got him. He dropped the gun.
It was getting awfully stuffy hiding in the closet. And I suppose it wasn't very sporting of me to shoot a man who was temporarily blinded.
Larry, it's all right. You just winged him in the shoulder.
Well, my shooting's really improving. Now, let's all be very calm. How do you feel, Mr. Nelson?
Not so good.
Well, we'll fix your shoulder. And as for the effect of the flash bulb...
Hey, now, wait just a minute. What is a flash bulb doing in that safe?
I put it there, Dick. The camera, too. Velvet made me do it, but he wouldn't tell me why.
My dear Ellen, wouldn't you have believed me if I'd told you your friend Larry was trying to kill you?
How in the world did you know Larry was after it?
I knew my boys weren't, and that Rosie hadn't killed him. If he'd staged a phony death, he had to be up to something. When the police revealed he'd taken a picture in here, it meant he had my combination.
Well, that was the neatest trick of the week. I've got to thank you for saving our lives, Velvet.
All I did was have a certain stool pigeon notify Larry that you were being held in my office, that I was out of town, and that the contents of the safe were worthwhile.
You aren't going to do anything to him, are you?
My dear Ellen, do you think I'm a gangster? Larry has a picture of me. I have one of him opening my safe. Why should anyone object to a little business-like discussion?
I think the police might object to attempted murder.
That you can't prove without me, Dick, so I suggest you forget it. If Larry is willing, he can go to work for me.
Work for you, nothing. From now on, Larry is going to work for the warden.
Pale hands that kill.
Welcome, dear Helen. Welcome to the new shop of Marie the dressmaker.
Thank you, Mary. Now that it's a charming shop.
Yes, Helen. It is a place where you will be able to learn much as my assistant.
Oh, I know that, Mary. Where's your husband, Paul?
Oh, I expect you will be calling for me shortly. You will be able to meet him.
Is there anything wrong? You sounded so sad just then.
I'm sorry, my dear. I was just thinking of the sad memories this lovely little shop contains. You see, there's a story to this shop, Helen. A strange and tragic story. Tell me, have you ever heard of Kathy Sloan?
Oh, did you see her this shop before you?
Yes, my dear. This was the place where Kathy Sloan, the dressmaker, daily performed miracles with needle and cloth. Tell me about her, Mary. Kathy was not a beautiful woman. She had charm. A vitality which did not permit rest. And a talent that rested in her hands. They were long, pale hands. Lovely hands. They fascinated me each time I saw them. Kathy was married to Stephen Sloan, a painter. One evening, as Stephen entered his shop, he found another woman here, talking to Kathy.
Well, hello. Who's the breathing mannequin, darling?
Oh, hello, Steve. This is Alice Barton, my new assistant.
Oh, welcome, Alice.
Thank you, Mr. Sloan. I know I'll be happy here.
I'm going to make that my own personal responsibility.
It's rather late, Steve. So.
Can we drop you off anywhere, Alice?
I don't think so, Mr. Sloan. I still have some work to do. Thanks, Mr. Sloan.
Okay, then. See you. I think that can't be a hurt.
Oh, really, Steve? You embarrassed the poor girl.
Oh, the other way around. She embarrassed me. That girl is pretty.
Trying to get me jealous, darling?
Of course not. Driver, 12 parts past.
Now, Steve, I don't think I could stand the repetition of your last romance.
Don't be childish, Kathy.
He wasn't very sticky, either.
Let's drop the subject.
All right, darling. It's just an unpleasant to me.
Well, it wasn't to me. You had the whole thing wrong from the start.
Oh, don't be angry, Steve. I've forgotten all about it.
Sometimes I wish I hadn't.
Steve.
Forget it. I'm sorry.
What did you mean by that?
I don't know. It's not clear in my mind.
That isn't clear.
Let me alone, will you? Let me alone. Hello. Mind if I walk with you?
Steve, you gave me a start for a moment.
Oh, Alice. Do I look like the kind of a guy who'd pick up a girl on the street?
As a matter of fact, you do.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to come out of that shop for over an hour, Alice.
I'm sorry, Steve, but
thought there was some extra work for me to do, and I thought I'd better finish it. I didn't realize you were waiting.
You knew I'd be here, Alice, didn't you?
Yes, Steve, I knew.
Does Kathy suspect I've been seeing you? Does she know I love her?
I didn't know, Steve. She puzzles me. Sometimes I catch her watching me. She looks so strange and it frightens me.
Don't let her down. What can she possibly do if she does find out?
At first, Steve, I don't know. His hands have hurt. I'm frightened of him.
Oh, you're imagining things.
This morning she was trying out a dress on a mannequin. Her hands began fastening on a necklace, and I watched her fingers closely. It fascinated me. She curled her fingers around her neck and began tightening her grip, and it as if she was trying to strangle the mannequin.
Alice, that's nonsense. Kathy's not crazy. Who ever heard of choking a dummy?
But Steve, I was there. I saw her do it.
Look, Alice, forget it. Just a little while longer, and we'll both be out of this mess. I'm in no mood for a triangle.
Neither am I, Steve. You have to make up your mind, too. It's either Kathy or me. I've kept your dinner warm, Steve.
Don't bother, I'm not hungry.
Where's you been?
Just out.
By yourself?
No.
Oh, where did you go?
I stopped in at a night lecture on 3rd Street.
Well, why didn't you phone me? I might have wanted to go.
No, I forgot.
Look, darling, let's drop the pretense. I know where you've been.
Kathy, it's a little late for that witness stand routine. I'm going to bed.
Not until we understand each other, Steve. I don't intend to sit idly by and be made a fool of.
Look, Kathy, melodrama at night is too unnerving for me. What's wrong with you? You know, wear those lovely hands of yours to the bone if you keep twisting them like that.
I know you've been seeing Alice. I won't stand for Steve. I won't.
What do you think you can do about it?
It's got to choose between us.
Will you leave me alone? This thing is turning around in my mind like a top. I'll decide. And darn soon. Hello. What will it be, folks? Still what that cultured gentleman at the end of the bar is thinking. Right you are. Coming right up.
Steve, how was she this morning?
She doesn't calm down like she usually does. I've got to admit, I'm a little bit worried about her, Alice.
Can't forget how she behaved with that mannequin yesterday.
Oh, it doesn't bother me, Alice. I know she wouldn't do anything drastic.
Then, what's wrong?
This morning, at breakfast, she didn't say a word. She just sat there.
Steve.
Yeah.
Look out the window. That girl getting into a car. It looks like Kathy.
Oh, that's not Kathy. Much too tall for her. But she didn't have a red coat like that girl was wearing. Here they are, folks. Oh, thank you, Bob.
You just can't go on. I'm frightened. It isn't good for any of us.
Look, Alice. We need some fresh air, Let's get out of here and take a walk in the park. Maybe the fresh air will clear our heads so we can think.
This is about as far as we could go, Steve.
Why? What do you mean?
I can walk on easily from here. Just a short walk across the park.
Oh, I don't want to take you home.
I'd rather not. Steve, listen to me. We can't go on like this any longer. You won't tell me that it's so, but we know it. We know there has to be a stop. I can't help feeling that there's something evil in all this. I'm meeting secretly and not telling Kathy. Hiding it somewhere like an ugly sin.
What do you want me to do?
I told you. You've got to decide, Steve. You've got to make up your mind which one of us you want.
It's a tough decision. My home and Kathy against an unknown future and you.
I'm going. If you're here tomorrow night at the same time, I know you want me. It's not safe. Goodbye.
Alice, wait. Alice, wait. Which one? Which one? Where's the bartender?
I don't know. He served me a drink and then went somewhere in the back. Hey, what's the matter? You got trouble?
Plenty.
A woman, huh? No, two of them. Oh, yeah, you really got trouble. Hey, look, take my class. You need it more than I do. Oh, thanks. You better finish it. Look, what do they pay that guy for except the 10 bar? I don't know. Oh, no thanks. Oh, I can't wait all night. So long. Yes, always taking them pictures. Always flashing those things off. Uh-oh, be careful, eh? Hey, you pull your jacket on that hook. Yeah, I know. There's a good tailor right down the street. So long. Is that you, Catherine?
Yes, dear. I didn't mean to wake you.
That's all right. I was feeling pretty late. I expected you to be waiting up for me as usual, but I'm glad you're here now. Catherine, I've got to talk to you. It's important.
Not now. It's very late.
No, it's important. I can't wait.
Maybe you have to. Whatever it is the morning will do. But, Steve, you've torn your jacket.
Yeah, I caught it on a hook in the bar downtown just a little while ago.
Well, I'll relieve it for you in the morning just before I go to the shop. No one can tell the difference. I'll make the cloth look practically brand new. All right, I'm coming. Now, who can that be so early in the morning?
Mrs. Sloan?
Yes?
I'm Inspector Conrad, Homicide Bureau.
Homicide Bureau?
Yeah. Sorry to disturb you this early, but it's important.
Oh, of course. Come in, Inspector.
Oh, thank you, Miss Sloan. Is your husband at home?
Yes. Well,
who's this fellow?
Inspector Conrad of the Homicide Bureau.
Huh? Well, what did you want with us? I was just coming to that, Mr. Sloan. We'd like to ask you a few questions about the murder of Alice Barton.
Yes. You can't mean it.
I'm afraid that I do.
But when did it happen?
Last night, she was killed in Brentwood Park.
What do you want of my husband?
He was known to have been with Miss Barton last night.
That can't be true.
We have the sworn testimony of a bartender at a cafe where he and Miss Barton stopped to prove it. We also heard him invite Miss Barton for a walk in the park.
Steve, is all this true?
I'm afraid it is. Well, I didn't kill her. I left her a few blocks from her house, in front of the park. She crossed the street and went into the park, and I left her. Where did you go after that? I went back to the bar where we'd been earlier. The bartender didn't mention that to us. Well, he wasn't there. He was in the back of the cafe someplace. I don't know. Then how can you prove you were there? Wait a minute. I have got something. I tore my jacket on the way out and I hit by the door. Yeah, let's see the jacket. Sure. Here it is. You must have been very drunk last night during all this, Sloan. What do you mean? There's no tear in this jacket. Why, the cloth is practically brand new. The little dress shop on a side street has a strange story. Marie, the proprietor, stands before her new assistant, telling the story of Kathy Sloan, a dressmaker who owned the shop before her.
It is now easy to understand, my dear Helen, the tragedy of Kathy Sloan, who once owned the shop. Well, what happened after Inspector Conrad accused her husband Steve of murder? Well, the evidence was against him. As you know, he claimed that after he had left Alice outside the park on her way home, he had returned to the small bar where he had been with her earlier. But he couldn't prove he was there. And that is right. The bartender had not been behind his bar when Sloan claimed he had returned. But he swore that he still proved he was at the bar by the tear in his jacket made by a hook on the door. His wife, Kathy, must have rewoven the jacket during the night. That's right. Rising early, she had fixed her husband's coat and thus removed his only chance of proving his innocence. Oh, poor Kathy. How horrible all of this must have been for her. Well, the story goes on, Helen. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, what a terrible place this prison is. My poor darling.
What do you want, Kathy?
Oh, Steve, darling, please, I was only trying to help you. I didn't realize the tear in your jacket was your alibi.
Why did you hesitate this time?
Oh, please. Steve, why did you do it?
Do you think I'm guilty?
Keep out of your hero.
You're insane. I didn't kill Alice. Oh, stop bringing those hands of yours. I'm not dead yet. Oh. Those hands.
What is it, Steve? I don't understand you.
She told me, but I only laughed. She watched you with that mannequin. How you put those long, ugly fingers of yours around its neck. Oh, you think it's dug in tight on tight?
Miller, you don't know what to say.
Holy Duke!
Darling, please, you're wrong. I love you. Please.
You've got to tell them, Kathy. You've got to confess.
Confess? I don't know what you're talking about.
They won't kill you, Kathy. They'll find you out. You'll die for murdering Alice. Alice, the girl I loved. You hear that? Alice.
Please, don't.
I loved Alice. I loved her.
It's no use, Mrs. Sloan. I've heard this scene 100 times in my office here.
But Inspector Conrad, I tell you, he's innocent.
That's just what I mean, Mrs. Sloan. Of course, you say he's innocent. Any wife in your place would say that.
You're basing your evidence on the torn jacket.
There was no torn jacket. The cloth was perfect.
And I tell you that I rewove it. My husband showed me the tear, and I fixed it before he awoke.
I understand that you have a reputation as an expert dressmaker, Mrs. Sloan, but I still don't believe that you rewove your husband's jacket.
Oh, my husband isn't capable of murder.
I believe there isn't a person alive who isn't capable of murder. I'm sorry, but I'll have to end our interview.
He loved her. He told me that. But I know he didn't do it.
He admitted to you that he was in love with her?
Well, yes, but that doesn't really prove anything.
Quite to the contrary, Mrs. Sloan. It only strengthens my belief that your husband is guilty.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Mrs. Sloan?
Yes? Who's this?
My name is Billy Barnes. I'm the bunch.
I'm afraid I don't recall.
Sure you do. Inspector Conrad asked me to identify your husband is coming back a second time, but I couldn't remember.
Oh, yes, Mr. Barnes. I haven't forgotten you.
Well, I just be sorry for not saying I seen him come back, but that's the truth, Mrs. Sloan. I had no choice.
Why have you called me, Mr. Barnes?
Well, I've good news for you.
What do you mean?
Well, just listen to this. Like a miracle. Some fellow just came in here a few minutes ago and showed me a flashbulb picture of himself and his girlfriend that was taken at the bar the exact same time your husband claimed he was in here.
I still don't understand.
But you will in a minute. In the corner of the picture, there's a man seen just walking away from the bar. That man, Mrs. Sloan, is your husband.
Are you sure?
That's part of it. As a matter of fact, the whole thing is so clear it even shows your husband's jacket being held by some sort of hook by the door, but it's not important.
Have you called Inspector Conrad yet?
No, I thought I'd let you know first.
Don't phone him then. I want to tell him myself.
Well,
don't do a thing till I get there. I'll be right over.
But, Mrs. Sloan, why do you want the picture?
I just told you. I have an appointment with Inspector Conrad this evening, and I want to give it to him.
Oh. Well, I guess it's all right.
Oh, please, Mr. Barnes, the sooner I give the photograph to the inspector, the sooner my husband will be released and cleared of suspicion. Please let me have it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you are. Oh. Believe me, Mrs. Sloan, I know you've gone through a lot, but the troubles are all over now.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Barnes.
You're entirely welcome. Good night, Mrs. Sloan. Good luck to you.
I hope you don't mind my calling on you like this, but I need a little more information.
Oh, not at all. I'll be glad to help.
And while we're talking, I wonder if you wouldn't mind repairing this slight rip in my sleeve.
Of course not. Let me have it.
Thank you. You know, Mrs. Sloan, I've been thinking quite a lot about what you told me today.
What in particular, Inspector Conrad?
About your husband being in love with Miss Barton. Tell me, why do you continue to stick by him, knowing that?
Oh, it's simple, Inspector. I still love him.
I don't mind saying that this case against your husband isn't as airtight as I thought. A couple of disturbing factors have come up.
You mean you've discovered new evidence?
No, it's not quite that. You see, I've thought all along that your insistence on your husband's innocence was just the same old story. But frankly, you've set me wondering.
Oh, well, here's your coat, Inspector Conrad.
Yeah, thanks. Say, this is an excellent job. You really are a wizard with a needle. I can't tell that the cloth was ever torn.
Yeah, I told you that I did the same thing with my husband's jacket, but you wouldn't listen.
I'm sorry. There's been a mistake. I'm going to release your husband from custody.
Then you have the real murderer?
Not yet.
But you've got to get him. No one in the city is safe until you arrest him. It's safe as if you strangled poor Alice and broke her neck so that he's a maniac. You've got to get him.
We will, Mrs. Sloan. But with your husband coming home now, you'll have good protection. You'll be all right now. You haven't a thing in the world to worry about. I'm back, Kathy.
Oh, darling. Oh, it's having you back.
Cut it out, Teddy.
Steve, what's wrong?
Don't touch me.
After the way I fought for your release.
That's the only thing I can't figure out. But it's probably part of your scheme to pin the murder on somebody else.
Oh, stop talking like that.
If the little plan won't work, you haven't got a chance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you think they let me go? They know who the real killer is. You can't live with a murderous, Teddy. They'll discover you. They'll find you out. You can't escape. Inspector Conrad.
Oh, Inspector, this is talking slow. You've got to help me.
What's wrong?
It's my husband. He's gone crazy. Last night as he slept, he was almost seething the way you talk.
What did he say?
He practically described the killing of Alice Barton. And when he awoke later, I saw him coming toward me with his hand up. It was horrible.
Did he hurt you?
No. I got up as he came near me, and when he quickly made believe he was just looking for something. Oh, please, Inspector, you've got to help me. My husband's guilty. I know it now. He's a murderer.
There now, Mrs. Sloan. You're safe here. No one can hurt you.
Thank you, Inspector. The whole thing's been such a nightmare. I always believed him innocent, and then to find that he really did kill her. It was just too much to stand.
I know how you feel. Excuse me a minute, Mrs. Sloan, but there's someone outside waiting to see you.
Me? Who is it?
I'll ask him to come in. Come in, Mr. Barnes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh. Hello, Mrs. Sloan. You two have met, I know.
Yes, Inspector.
Do you like pictures, Mrs. Sloan? Mr. Barnes has a very interesting group photograph.
But it can't. I have it.
I'm afraid that's only partially true, Mr. Sloan. You see, there are several prints of this in circulation. Why didn't you show me the one that Mr. Barnes gave you?
Well, I lost it. Please let me alone.
During this case, your husband tried to prove that he was in a bar at the approximate time Alice Barton was killed. You re-wove the tear in his jacket and thus disproved his alibi. But this photograph proves your husband's story. Still, you withheld it from me.
I meant to send it to you, but it's just my mind.
Possibly, Mrs. Sloan, but there's one fact that you overlooked.
You're making a mistake, Inspector Conrad.
The last time I saw you, the night you proved your talent with a needle and thread, you told me something that made me release your husband. It proved him innocent and established the guilt of someone else.
I didn't say anything like that.
Oh, but you did, Mrs. Sloan. You forgot one fact, and that fact gave the killer's identity away.
What did I say?
You told me how Alice Barton had been killed, strangled and her neck broken. That fact had never been publicized. It was known only to the police and one other person, the murderer. How did you know the fact, Mrs. Sloan?
Do you see, my dear Helen? This shop has quite a story to its name. They executed her, didn't they, Mary? Yes, Helen. Kathy was judged guilty, and a few weeks after her trial, she was put to death.
Did you get married, my dear? And who is this charming young miss?
Helen, this is my husband, Paul. Your husband? How do you do? Well, I must be going.
Well, can we drive you somewhere?
Oh, no. No, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for telling me the story, Mary.
Huh? Mary? Well, what did you do to frighten that girl so? Huh?
Oh, nothing, silly. I just told her a simple story. That's all. Just a story.